Okay, I'm gonna.
Cari, before we go live, Final Fantasy 7 is going to get a demo, which will have a save that will transfer to the main game. Whoop whoop!
Yay!
Yeah.
Alive, pomegranates.
Pomegranate.
What the hell? You forgot the other word. It's fucking pomegranates.
Pomegranates.
Effing pomegranates.
I don't know
No,
why.
the whole point of it is to swear.
Can someone please explain
How
to
do
me
you guys not fucking care about this?
why is it
Well,
pomegranate?
Can you stop fucking swearing, man? Shit.
I fucking cannot, sir. You know
You
what?
damn kids.
I politely ask you to fuck
Okay.
off.
No, fuck you.
Oh,
And
fuck
chat,
you?
fuck
No,
you too.
sir. Fuck you.
It's
Oh,
good
Goldy,
thing
I
there's no one
did.
watching.
Goldy, Jodie, I didn't show you
Yeah?
yet, but I got
How
my
dare you
fans.
confuse me?
Now you know
have
how
two
it feels
of
there.
them.
Oh, you
So
got
just
them!
imagine
Oh,
that
nice!
this is a blade, and
Yeah.
I, with the string, I made this tassel.
They're fucking great.
You made that?
Hey,
I made it.
I'm almost there.
Oh,
It's surprisingly easy to make,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
got.
oh really?
And one
Nice.
of them came with a white one, so if we go to a wedding
Wait, what?
Or the other thing. Or the other
or the other
thing.
or funeral,
There you go.
All right, now I have to say this before we start.
Yeah.
Goldy,
Yeah.
thank you for the sub. Second,
Yeah.
Jodie, you're on a 3-week streak of being a civilian who has no magical abilities, which is incredible to me.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
Jesliann has
cast a
literally
spell
not
yet.
cast a single spell in 3 weeks.
Because there was no need to.
I know,
What?
but that's the amazing part. You play D&D as an NPC for 3 weeks.
Because my character is like new to magic
I know.
anyway, so she's like figuring it out.
Just flat out incredible. I'm more surprised that you guys are not at level 3 for a 4th week, but that you have cast 0 spells.
I just want
I
to
didn't
point
even-
out, I
thought I
have
did
not
cast a
cast a
spell.
spell.
Huh?
I didn't think about it.
You did heals.
Yes, but you
healed.
were in harm's
Oh.
way. Jodie was waiting outside
Okay,
of the house,
Right.
and
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
situation
I
did
know.
not
I'm
help
sorry.
her.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I was like,
It's probably because I instantly finished everybody off in one
There's a
round.
lot of situation that had to go right
Yeah.
just so that Jodie basically is a civilian for 3 weeks, but she's basically just been a nice lady for 3 weeks.
Oh my God. Could you imagine that the entire campaign gets solved by Mesh doing one thing and just Jodie is just there? It's like, oh, okay, everything's good
the
now.
whole time.
The
No
whole
spells.
time.
No, then
Yeah.
she casts her first spell for the BBG and one-shots it, and we're like,
What was she doing over there? Huh?
last,
are you
last
doing in
session,
my house?
I was ready to cast a spell. I
was she
had
outside the
a
house?
plan,
Yeah.
Why was she not
But,
inside the house?
but I didn't manage to get
Sorry.
Oh,
inside the
God.
house.
We need a
So-
Julian NPC, Rob.
You can ask Cari. There is one in the world that exists in every universe, and he isn't. You have not been able to get to him.
Who's
But there is a
what?
King Julian character. If you've seen Madagascar, Jodie.
No.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
come on. How can you
Yes,
not see
really?
that?
No,
I've
no,
never
no,
seen
no.
it.
This is an opportunity for a movie night, Mesh. Jot this down. Okay?
Madagascar.
You know, Cari, this is lobby music, but this is pretty good for your guys' group just walking around the town.
Is it good?
yeah.
I've never seen.
All right,
I've
are you
never-
guys ready to play? Hello,
Kobolds.
Dios. Alright.
It's very memeable, Jodie. That's why
It's a
people
very
love
Oh,
meme friendly.
really?
Yeah.
it. Extremely memeable. It's good too, mind you, but there's a lot of
see.
memes out of it.
Okay.
Movie
I
night.
need to open.
Yeah, because we need to watch the
Spider-Man as well.
Spider-Man. I feel like there was another one added recently, but I can't remember what it was.
There's also
Solo
Guardians
leveling.
and the
Oh, Rob and I watched
We're on
more
the
love
last
of
one.
that.
That's recent. Where is my shit?
I have to
My eyes
carry
just-
on with
Rob, you minimize the camera window.
I did.
Why can't I join this game? But where is it?
Just a second. Boom.
You-
I don't think I
Jodie,
did. I
because
think my
you
other
haven't
windows
done
are just
anything
too big.
yet, so the game just kicked you out. So, you haven't hurt anyone.
I'm trying to join Roll 20. I've figured it out. It's alright.
Okay, let me get this Wildemount thing open. I forgot my iPad. God damn it.
I have the notes from last week.
You get a pop-up like, are you going to do some damage today? Yes.
I
No.
Maybe
Delete
so.
account.
I don't think I even really made any much note spells. So I don't really have anything.
I saw your message last week, but by the way.
Okay.
Oh, have you guys seen? You guys have seen
What
Kimetsu no
message?
Yaiba, right? Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the
I
latest
got
season.
Tengen.
You got what?
Oh yeah, I see him. Way in the
It's a
distance.
girl.
Oh,
got
Tengen.
Genos from One Punch Man.
All right, guys.
I never got into that show.
Good. I've
It just
actually
made no
watched the
sense
first
to me.
season, but I have
Let's get you
I watched
started.
the first
manga up to
season.
the first season.
Let's get
And
you
I couldn't
started.
see what the fuss is all about.
Fusion.
The season.
You alright there?
Last week, our
Good one
adventurers
here.
had a fantastic time perusing the city,
Yeah.
clashing with the titanous kobolds in a tiny little house that they had squatted in by a
Ooh.
at Nima's house, who is an inventor that worked at the Firemark facility. And as you knew, one of their coworkers said that she had been missing for a couple of weeks due to illness, in which case you found that there are kobolds there instead. Jesliann was able to go and take some information from the center of town at an herbalist's location that you found through just asking around, that is called the Lay of the Land. And we're able to buy some potions and talk with some people. And the other group members managed to smuggle 2 kobolds into their room who don't necessarily think that they would be unwelcome in the city, but they are very suspicious looking characters. And a minor thing that you were able to find out in Nima's house is that the kobolds, when killed, exploded into shrapnel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
After making a plan and discussing things in your rooms, you've come to an accord. And this is where we find our adventurers today. Layla, the fan fighter, Caidi, the light cleric, excuse me, but has not taken, sorry, no, that's paladins. Then S.H.P.H.A the Barbarian, who has not attributed his path yet, and Jesliann the Sorceress, of unknown civilian origin currently.
I'm just along for the ride.
But soon she may cast a spell and you might know what kind of sorcerer she is. All right, and your 2 kobolds, Cari, are named Bagua and
Dibs.
which apparently I did not write down in this section of my notebook. But
I remember because I made a joke like I called Dibs.
Well then.
Also, we decided that 1 or 2 of us is gonna go to the Crown's Guard and let them know where we're headed, and then they'll meet up with the rest of us, and we'll go to the cave. But I don't know where we're meeting up.
Hundreds of the mind.
It's still evening, if I remember correctly. We haven't actually had a long
Yeah.
rest.
yes, that's correct.
Yes. Okay.
But Jesliann has just returned to the room and has spilled the beans on her findings.
I did.
Yo ho.
Wait, I'm behind.
Yo ho.
Also, you did uncover a note from Nima's house, which is in your
Oh
handouts.
yeah, that's.
Looks like that.
Oh wait, hold
Yes.
up. I need to look at that. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
And we have that map of the behind the waterfall.
That's what I just referenced, Cari.
Oh,
Is it in
yeah,
the
I
book,
was saying
the
it's
journal?
sorry.
Okay, got it.
On the same.
This journal.
Saying the same thing. All right.
So we found that. Okay, we found that in the house. And the other thing. Well, that's the main thing.
Oh, okay.
Are you leaving it open to us? Take that as a yes.
Who's on there?
To you, to
You, Jodie.
to you, Jesliann.
You're not muted.
Huh?
You're just very quiet. Let me turn you up.
I'm quiet. Can you
No,
hear
you're
me?
not. I think you were just
You just
mumbling.
weren't yeah, you were not speaking up.
Yeah, I was
Just
mumbling.
mumbling. Speak mumbling.
Right. What was the last?
Speak.
Okay, so Jesliann's just walked into the room. Is that I came
Yeah.
from?
You gave us the
Okay.
info.
I didn't have time to watch last session's
No,
VOD, and I should have
you-
done.
So what I have, this is the last paragraph. With this information, she returns to the inn and shares the info with the rest of the group. They decide that one or two of us will go and tell the Crown's Guard where we are headed, and then we'll meet up with the rest of the group and head to the cave. But we haven't decided like who's going to talk to the Crown's Guard or where we're meeting.
Okay, fair enough. And also, what time of day is it?
We're in the evening.
You
So
guys
we
took pretty much
decided
all
to-
afternoon to do the investigating, talking, got the kobolds back into the inn, paid for lunch. So this is well into the afternoon, close to dinner time, after a couple of hours of talking.
So we decided to set off now, not wait till morning, because the kobolds or their boss might come back. Whoever their boss is, we don't know who that is.
The trap.
Yeah, I think that's what we thought.
Yeah.
Plus we got
So
plenty of
okay then,
spells.
we've got plenty of spells. I've got plenty of spells. So who would like to go to?
You have
Wait,
spells?
Well,
Right, we don't know.
you. Right, you'll see later. Well, okay. So since I've been out walking about and I'm knackered, someone else can go to speak to Crown Guards, not me.
I don't mind going to talk to the Crown's Guard. Do you want us to come back to here? After we're done?
Perhaps we should meet outside.
We are outside.
I thought we was in the inn. Sorry. I thought we was in the inn. Are we not in
No,
the
we
inn?
are in the inn, but you said perhaps outside.
Yeah, as in like outside the inn.
Oh, I thought you meant like generally anywhere out the. Okay, outside inn. I got it.
Well, yeah. So that we will prepare, and then when you return, we'll just proceed.
Where are we going after the Crown's Guard? To the mines or
To this
What's-
map where the kobolds are going to lead us, but the map essentially takes us not necessarily to the mines, but up to where the waterfall is. That's where like the clay is. That's where we think Nima is being stowed.
Mm,
We know the
behind the
general
water,
direction.
the top of the waterfall.
We don't know. We don't.
yeah, but where
Okay.
is the waterfall on the
If-
map? On the map, is it behind?
Not on the map.
Exactly. Which direction? Is it up on the second floor? Is it
I think
through the mines?
Rob's gonna move
Through
us
the
there.
mines, like
Yeah, we
They're
might get
gonna
another
guide us. The
map or
kobolds are gonna
something.
guide us.
Anyway, the
Exactly.
kobolds are.
We
Uh,
will literally cross that bridge once we come to it.
So this. Well.
Who's
is
going
there a
to
Let's-
bridge?
talk
I
to
don't
the
know.
How about-
Crown's Guard?
how about we meet where we met encountered the guys that broke out? Just meet there right after the Crown's Guard.
No, we can't because that's where the Crown's Guard are, and we don't intend to
Yeah,
see the kobolds.
That means we'd all be going. So let's just all go. No, I'm resting. You can go.
The main point is
okay.
we're splitting up so they don't see the two kobolds.
How about
Yes.
this? Just saying, you get something to eat. I don't think you've eaten quite yet, have you? I'll go with
Well,
you
okay.
to the Crown's Guard. I need to just work up this food I just ate anyway.
That sounds good. We will tell them we are going to Silverfall. Where is it called? It's the Silver Quill Ridge,
Okay, very well.
where the waterfall is. Yes, Silver Quill Ridge is where we're going. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Enjoy your lunch or dinner.
Awesome. You know, at this point.
So Layla and Caidi take off for the Crown's Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Take the lifts, look through the town, busyness has started to begin. People are starting to move. You can also notice that things have picked up the pace in town. Members of the city are getting ready to be off work. The last people of their lunch breaks does not seem to be any left. You are now getting down to the wire where people are getting ready to go out for dinner and getting off of their early morning shifts. You notice that things are being wrapped up. Other places in town are being cleaned. Places are being covered. There's no more like hustle and bustle with like vehicle transportation anymore. It seems that most people are working inside. As you get to the Crown's Guard area, you do notice that there is the continued efforts that Jesliann spoke of, where they are trying to talk with a contractor. The contractor doesn't seem to be there anymore. You do see a couple of Crown's Guard just seem to be talking amongst themselves, surveying the detonated area of the location of the broken prison cell. They do not have any investigators or anyone. It just seems like it's just these two Crown's Guard members. You can choose to pass them if you'd like, and head to the barracks to find the leader or the captain, or you can talk with these two individuals here if you'd like.
I would like to at least go up to the two individuals since they're on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
Yes. You see two gnomes that are working for the Crown's Guard, but one of them has kind of the like mustache that leads from the sideburns but does not go into the beard, just kind of goes up and over, and then the other one has just the bottom half, so it's just kind of like there are two opposites of the same. They both look almost like twins.
Oh, okay. Are you two twins?
You might say that.
That's very nice. I have something to report to the Crown's Guard. Can I talk to you? Do I need to go to your higher up?
Last I checked, I'm a Crown's Guard, so you can tell me if you like.
In regards to this investigation, we wanted you to know. See the badge here? This badge. This is
the one with the mustache pulls out a clipboard, and the other one says, "Yes, I got eyes. I can see it."
Good, I'm glad. So, we are on the case. We have looked up a few things. We have learned that there are things afoot in the Silver Quill Bridge. Let me check my notes. Yes, Ridge, not Bridge, sorry. Silver Quill Ridge. Nima, who is a gnome who works at the Firemark facility.
Yes.
She has been gone missing, and we think that she is up there. So, just to let you know, what did we call ourselves? We are the investigation team, and so the investigation team
we did
will
not
be going.
No.
We'll be going to
not
the
dead.
Silver Quill Ridge.
Okay.
Okay, the guy with the
That is our-
clipboard is flipping pages. Flips back a couple pages. Flips ahead a couple pages. Hey, bro, we got no mention of investigation, whatever the fuck she said. Right.
Do I
Can you
need
give
to
me
talk to
your
somebody else?
names one more time?
The
Maybe not the group name. You might be
investigation
under the individual names.
Do you remember?
Did you forget your own name, Miss?
I never.
Layla, we don't have a team name.
Oh, we don't do it.
We one.
My name's Layla.
And
Hey,
I'm
boss,
Cari.
brother, there's Layla in here, but there's 3 other names, and it's not just
Yeah.
one.
Ah, yes.
Is one of them Caidi? Because that's me.
Yes, that looks to be about right. There's Caidi, Layla, he turns the clipboard upside down and then turns it back right side up. S.H.P.H.A? Something like that?
Yes.
Yes, Shiva.
Yeah.
Then there's Jesliann, and descriptions of
us.
each.
They're back at the inn. They're just getting freshened up.
We just wanted to let you know so that, like, if we go missing, you'll know. Oh shit, where are they?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
I don't know if you've ever worked for mercenary groups before, or you ever worked for us here at the Crown's Guard for any sort of job, but y'all ain't responsible to tell us every detail of your mission. You can just do whatever the fuck you want, because the reward has already been disposed or given, and then there's the warrant for the arrest if that's a part of your job. I don't know the details of it. I just got the registry on who's working.
No, you see...
Yeah, sorry, go on.
You see, it's not that I'm telling you, it's more to protect my back. So if I get like abducted, then if someone comes looking for us, they'll be like, oh yeah, they were last seen at the Silver Quill Ridge.
We got that already covered in the notes as when you signed up to do the job.
But we didn't tell you we were going to the Silver Quill Ridge when we signed up for the job.
And as far as everyone knows, Nima's still resting in a house that she's not in.
I'll write down Silver Quill Ridge as your last point of interest if you go missing.
Thank you. That is what I wanted. That's it. All I wanted was that. So thank you.
Did you require any assistance in order to do anything for your job?
Absolutely not.
The other one shuts the clipboard. Good luck.
At least today were more pleasant than the last one we met.
They really were, weren't they? Maybe it's because they're twins. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Those weird.
They say in unison, we know.
Let's just keep our head down and keep walking.
Good job. I think we did a good job telling them anyways, as we're walking back.
As you guys leave, Caidi's passive perception picks up them laughing a little bit as you guys leave.
Okay, let's just... I don't think anything came of that, but let's just carry on now.
All right. Go back to the others. As we go in, I'll wave to whoever's at the bar.
No one's currently in the bar. They seem to be cooking.
Did Jesliann eating or? Jodie, you having food?
Wait, hold up. What, are we back at the place?
Yeah, well, but back at the end, did you?
Sorry, I was getting into like what your story and everything. So, okay, yeah. So I've finished up my food, and in the meantime, I'll say that we're ready to go. We're prepared, so we don't have to hang around. That means you as well.
We've covered up the...
Was it Mesh here with me? Mesh, you was here with me,
yes,
right?
Yes, I was here. I was cleaning weapons, covering up the kobolds with hoods and stuff.
So as Mesh is, as you guys get back to the room to go retrieve Shifa and the other two kobolds, you notice that the kobolds are jumping up and down on the beds, completely chaotic children-like, as Shifa is sharpening a blade. And they're throwing pillows back and forth at each other with increasing velocity until one of them is inevitably leveled to the ground, and the other one goes, "Victory!"
At least they didn't break anything.
I didn't agree to them doing that. They just.
You could definitely hear them before you open the door.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Okay. Well,
that.
Playtime's over. We're going to depart now. Children.
Hello?
Yes. Today. Right now.
You seem like
you promised to show us where your boss. You introduced to lead us to them.
That's alright.
Okay.
Let's go then.
I'm hungry.
Let's depart.
Did you say that?
We just bloody.
I was like 4 hours ago.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
They both narrow their eyes at you at the same time, and then both put it on their hands on their hips and like in sync. How dare you?
Well, I'm hungry too. Maybe we can find something on the way.
Let's get some food on the way. We're taking too long now. We're just gonna find something when we're on the way. Okay? We can get some mushrooms or something. Let's go.
Yes.
Both blow smoke out of their noses and walk out the door.
I imagine.
always telling us what to do.
I imagine
Are they-
there's
are
like
they grumbling?
Yes.
stalls on the street.
Yeah.
Only Caidi can pick up what they're saying though.
It's starting to get to dinner, so maybe they're
Swearing in
setting up
Draconic.
for
Wait.
like the fun events.
What?
Is there like a carameled apple stand or something? Like a
Roll an
candied
investigation check.
Why do
What
they
language are they
candied
talking in,
apples?
Rob?
Draconic.
I might know. I know Draconic. So
Yeah, but you
make
can't
it up
hear
to-
them because they're whispering. Your passive perception
okay.
isn't as high.
apple? Am I doing inside?
Did you just assume my PP, Rob?
I know your PP size.
What?
Why do you
went
know
there.
that?
You went there
But why do you know it?
because I'm the
Um,
dungeon master, motherfucker.
No.
What am I supposed to roll again?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Ooh, okay, 15.
Just if you guys in the public out there really want to know his PP size, it's 11.
That means nothing without a measuring and
Well, let's
Yeah,
just put it
we
this
need
way:
a
we only have two.
unit
We
of
have 3
measurement.
female
11
characters,
inches?
and all of them have a higher PP than you.
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
I love how you're all dying.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Rob.
Not by much, but they're all bigger than yours. Cari, what did you roll in the
Okay.
investigation? Get me out of this.
15.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be some candied stuff, but in town, fruit is kind of a rare commodity. So they have some candied, like, really weird foods. You can't
Okay.
even tell what they are at a distance. You'd probably have to go check them out.
I'd like to do that.
But
I'll
there does
get
seem
like
to be a
a
dessert stand, if you will.
I
get something
imagine
for
like
them.
like takoyaki with chocolate sauce on it or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
or like
Gross.
that sounds disgusting. Or like crepes. Crepes.
No, if they're all sweet, it's fine. Like there's like almost like
With an
donut
octopus
balls.
bit.
Well, it's only
it's like-
octopus balls if you put octopus in it. If you put like
Well,
chocolate
it's
and
called
non-savory.
takoyaki. So
I know it is
understand,
takoyaki, but you can make
he-
like I've made it with
It
you
is
have a
with
takoyaki
octopus.
party and you can make dessert takoyaki.
Mesh, did you with or sans octopus? You need to clarify. Was it with the
Okay,
octopus?
Jodie. Just because
Might
something
not.
was
I'm looking for
something's
for
original
candied stuff.
recipe, something's original recipe had it as a main ingredient doesn't mean variations have to have it.
Exactly.
It doesn't
Like
mean variation.
bacon is initially beef, pork, but there are beef bacons and chicken bacons and
Turkey
turkey
bacon?
bacons.
Okay, well, I just
Don't get
imagine
me even started on French fries.
like, we call them chips.
not French, nor are they fries. They are chips.
They're chips.
They are potato slices. Okay, I found a candied fruit stand. They're not even takoyaki. It's a candied fruit.
Well, I said that they weren't fruit already. You weren't
I
I
listening.
found a location. I thought you said it was like a weird fruit, but you said weird.
It looked
food.
like a candied something dessert stand.
Excuse me, hello.
You notice that someone you can hear some shuffling from behind the counter, and on there's just a giant sign that says candied goods, and you just hear some pushing and some of like a what's it called, like a step stool, and you just hear someone just like go hip, hip, and then you see something take you just hear a backing up sound, like shuffling of feet, and then woohoo! It's like and someone does a triple axle and lands on the top of the step stool and says,
what?
"Welcome to Candied Goods. I'm Alfred. Nice to meet you."
Alfred.
Ooh, we should
Wow.
get something here.
You definitely should, and pay good money for it.
It's like stars in my eyes. Ah.
What do you offer?
We've got candied yams and sweet potatoes this evening. Which would you like, and in what form?
I would like candied yams.
Yes, candy yams are nice.
Yams it is. Which form would you like? Would you like the discus, the whole damn thing, or would you like them in a fry?
The disc is for these two, so I want 2 sets.
Like,
Uh,
Can't see you.
Don't worry, I'm not getting the potatoes. I'm getting yams.
Maybe we can take some of them too. You
Oh,
quite
yum
like
was
them.
the
2
thing.
yams.
Two yams, the
Hot potatoes,
slices.
stupid.
I like.
Hate them.
I'm not getting potatoes. I'm getting yams.
What is yam?
You have to try it.
Yeah.
You might like it, and it's candied.
Candy? What is
Yeah,
this?
it's a candied yam, so it's very sweet.
We look at each other.
Yeah, we try.
Okay. How much
2
is it for
candied discus yams on a skewer. I'll be right back. Do you want any more?
Can I find out how much it is first?
Price is on the sign, miss.
How much
They do
is it?
seem to be grossly overpriced. They're like 2 copper each, which is about the price of a meal. Is like a copper, 2 copper. But this is street food.
Yeah.
We
I
should
don't know if I
probably-
have. I'll pay for them, but I don't know. Do I have?
I have
copper in my
silver.
inventory?
I don't have copper.
He can give you change.
Okay.
I'll give the
So if
silver
you
no one
all
else has
2,
it.
4, 6, 8. So if you give him a copper or give him a silver, he'll give you 2 copper back, for example.
Cool. I will do this.
So you can subtract a silver, add 2 copper for 1 person if you're paying for all 4 of you to get them. Otherwise, it'll be 2 copper per
Okay.
person.
Silver.
So are you and Layla also getting one, Caidi?
I'm not getting one for me. I'm buying for the 2 kobolds.
Okay. So Layla needs to mark off 2 copper, 4 copper, excuse me. Caidi, are you getting
Oh.
yams?
Oh, I did that.
1 more
So I-
yam. What would you like?
Oh wait, you paid for the 2
I did.
kobolds? Okay. Oh, thank you.
And in a matter of
that's silver.
seconds, you see him like disappear and reappear after doing his signature pose. But this time, instead of doing the salute, he tosses up 2 skewers and they're floating in the air as he casts a spell to kind of hold them in place for a second, and then jumps up there and grabs the skewers and lands. 2 skewers for my unseen friends. Here you are. And they just vanish in a matter of seconds. The skewers are the only things you see in the kobold snouts as they begin to suck on the candied yams.
Do you like them? I think my passive perception picked up that they like them.
I think so.
You notice that both of them, after sucking on them and seeming to enjoy them, are now both extremely nervous as their mouths, their hands kind of like are put in the front of their mouths and they can't open them.
Wait, what?
You have to make sure to swallow.
stuck.
Why can't I open their mouths?
Maybe you should take your time. Should we do something?
No, it's better like this. They're quiet.
I
No,
don't know.
they are
they
very
just-
loud.
Oh, they're being loud?
They're being very obnoxious, yeah.
Okay, how do we? I don't know how to do this. I've never even considered how to even fix such a problem.
Water?
Could they even drink it with their mouths
It
closed like
seems that they bit down too strong on the skewers, and now their teeth are stuck in the candied substance. While they are enjoying the fine flavors of the candied yams, their teeth are not too happy.
How
Have a nice
how-
evening! And he
wait,
disappears
Wait,
behind.
How do we?
It's
how do we?
whispering.
How do we
Are
clock
you
that?
two okay? Don't worry,
Give
you're
it some
not in
time.
trouble. You will eventually go away. Just give it time, okay?
Give it time and just enjoy the weird.
Enjoy the
flavor in your
flavor.
mouth. Yes.
Both of them do the thing where the child's like shoulders, like their head just kind of goes like, and then they kind of like march off with their heads like sulking with these long skewers sticking out like a cigarette.
These are supposed to appease them, and now we've made it worse.
I mean, we probably should have told them to take their time. Although I don't think that would have worked anyway. They probably would have done
Don't
this
think
regardless.
so.
No, that's yeah.
Let's
Okay,
continue.
guys. Next time,
follow
take
you.
your
Uh-huh.
time. Okay, you. Let's just go.
They're leading the way, so I guess
Yes.
we
I
just...
very much doubt they're going to listen to us.
Oh my god, they're pointing the way with the skills.
So they look through the town, they put their hoods back up because they don't want to be seen, and then they begin to trail through the city. It's actually pretty hard to keep up with them in some places because they're much easier to get around in this city filled with gnomes than you guys are. I would say, Shifa, you're probably having the most difficulty keeping up because you're the largest. Layla, your dexterity probably helped you kind of weave
Jesliann is
through.
bigger than me.
Correct, but she's not as thick as you. So she's relatively narrow and can... And also, fun fact, Jesliann knows how to get through this town because she knows these type of people very well.
Yes.
This is part
And
of her
now we have
background.
official confirmation that Shifa is fit.
Yes, Shifa is a thick boy. So he's thick around the thighs mostly. So yes. Thick thighs save lives, Shifa. And then Caidi, you're having some difficulty because this is like immediately busy, like randomly. Like everything just kind of like everyone just comes up to the northern area. It's packed, people are talking, it's loud. Even though it's easy to kind of maintain where the two kobolds' tails are, that's about it. You're kind of really tracking Jesliann and Layla's position more than anything and trying to just keep up.
Excuse me, pardon me.
And then you start to hear the sound of running water as you approach the ridge. It's kind of like towering above you.
Glad that's over.
All right, so as you kind of work your way to get somewhat out of the area, you leave the smoky atmosphere of the city, kind of all at the same time, and there's a cleaner mountain in front of you, rising into the sunset as you begin to hike up the treacherous heights of the Sipperquill Ridge. It is a steep climb. The kobolds seem to have even some difficulty with it, and it becomes more and more precarious as you go. Pathways become thin, and it's hard to traverse among these cliffside trees as the gray rocks of the mountainside sometimes give way beneath your hands. You do keep the silver line of the tumbling waterfall always in your sights, so that you do not get lost even when you lose sight of your kobold allies, which seem to be sometimes present and other times more difficult to see at the nighttime. A guide, you are hopeful, will lead you towards your destination. It doesn't seem that this is that difficult as far as like, this is kind of teetering on the line of needing an athletics check, if you will. So it is difficult, but not difficult enough. But your guess is that after about an hour of this journey, that you've got a longer way to go. And if you ask the kobolds how long it'll take, they'll tell you it's going to take about 6 hours to climb all the way up there.
6 hours?
Plus what we've already done.
No. In total, from the base of the mountain, takes about 6 hours to get up.
It would have been nice to know that beforehand, but I what do you expect, really?
I guess we're here now. At least we ate, right?
I feel like we weren't adequately prepared. Well, I wasn't anyway. I wasn't prepared.
Let's just keep going, huh?
It's really tiring, but yeah, we have to
Some
go.
pickaxes or something.
That would be nice. I'm not really used to mountainous terrain.
As the sun begins to set, the fireworks continue to soon be set off and a bit later. This is young into the evening, so the fireworks are still not there, but you can kind of see some people below setting up fireworks.
No, I'm ready.
How far out of town are we?
What's that?
Yeah.
How far out of town are we?
It doesn't actually seem like you're that far out of town. Maybe about 10 minutes. It's kind of like the northern edge. It looks like this is just more of like a more rustic area, and climbing the mountain is steep and difficult, so like most people don't really venture out here. Just kind of like, you probably could see like some remnants of like picnicked areas near the base of the mountain, but there's not a whole lot of area to kind of do much. It's kind of just really rocky and uncomfortable. outside of the area right
steep-
around that basin of water where the waterfall falls into.
How steep is it? Is it something we can actually, like, are we walking? Are we climbing?
climbing.
Are we scrambling?
You're kind
Oh,
of
we're
like
climbing at
combination
this
of like
point.
climbing and steep like mountain pass ways. Some of it looks relatively decently traveled. Having the kobolds with you is actually significantly easier because you can just follow their pathway. And you notice that like there's actually some pretty decent handholds here. Definitely made for smaller types, and you can kind of skip them as taller people. So it's kind of nice in that respect. But yeah, some of it is like you do have to climb, but I'd say most of the time it's just a really long journey. That's just like lots of winding. I mean, I know this is gonna probably fall on deaf ears, but Cari knows what I'm talking about. There's a section in the Final Fantasy 14 where when you're going up to meet Horace Velgar for the first time, it's the longest path that's relatively steep in the whole draconic area, and you've got to go back and forth, back and forth, and it is exhausting, and you can't fly. So it's so annoying to traverse. In that game, it's more annoying because of the distance. This one is just kind of like less distance-wise, but it goes up. Or I guess it would be more distance-wise because it's like traversing. But yeah, there's some points where you have to kind of give each other a hand and go over certain obstacles, but it's not difficult enough that require a check.
Okay. Oh, okay, no checks. Right, cool. So we can make it there.
I'll probably be grabbing Caidi a couple times, like, get up here.
Get up there. Not like that, though.
Get over here.
Yeah.
I'm doing the pulling up part is hard for Layla, but like hopping from location to location is easy peasy. I'm
glad I have the claws of long claws of a dragonborn right now. I really am glad for that. And the no shoes.
Actually, I'm just going to do a quick thing because normally you'd have to do a check for this, but because you have the kobolds, I'm just going to say you don't have to make it and you don't have to figure out that you can. So they would tell you instead of 6 hours, it would take a normal person 6 hours, but because they know the right routes to go, it'll cut your journey in half. So it'll be about 3 hours.
Yay! Oh, wow. That's really easy.
So, yeah. They basically know that you can see that there's some traveled routes that would be easier, but would take more time. So they're basically making your journey a little bit harder, but will be much faster. So you can kind of go over certain things. You can find that they found like there's like a hidden rope ladder here and there. There's a couple of those type of things that you'll find throughout the area. Now, they will also tell you like sometimes if you can't, like let's say you're carrying something, of course you can't take those routes. So this is more like you guys might be taking, I think, is anyone trained in survival actually?
Let me check.
I don't think I am, but let me just check. No, I am not.
No one is trained in survival.
That'll be a problem in the future.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Got a +4, but not proficient.
I got a +0, so that's great.
You got a +4, Caidi?
Yeah.
Why don't you just roll for this information then?
Okay.
Make it so that if you're proficient, you just get it, and if you roll for it, you can maybe get it.
11.
Good enough. You just need a 10. So yeah, you notice that if you were to carry things, you can't go some of these routes. So you have to take like the kind of main travel B, which is going to be interesting for you if you return. That is something you're going to have to take into mind if you're to leave wherever you're coming from and you are bringing something or someone with you. That is something that you're going to need to keep tabs of, because you will not be able to mirror your trip back down. And furthermore, if the kobolds are not with you, it's going to make your journey harder because you're kind of doing the thing that most people do. You're following a guide. You're not taking notice of where you're going. You're kind of just following, especially in a journey this long. After about 3 hours, you're getting close to the ridge top. And I would like all of the players to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
All right, what is the totals?
24.
Oh, I forgot this is. Oh, what the hell? I'm rolling fat.
So I just said Donald Duck there.
I need a number, please.
I
12.
got a 6.
Cari?
9. 9.
9.
How about you, Mesh?
12.
I'm here for a reason, guys.
Okay, you guys passed by 1. Very nice.
Really?
As you get near
How
to
was
where
that?
the sliver of pathway you can kind of just start seeing, you notice a shape. Caidi specifically will notice the shape because he got the highest of the group perception check. Just as the hill is beginning to sink into night, the fireworks start showing up. In the shadow behind in front of one of the things, like a silhouette, you notice a flying creature that has 4 legs instead of 2. It is definitely not a bird. It is something much more that potentially would be large enough to be ridden by a person. And you hear the screech of an eagle coming from it, and it begins to encircle to come towards you as you are getting close to the ridge in front of you. What do you guys do?
Am I
What
the
are
only
they?
one who is the screech?
You can all hear it because you passed a perception check.
Right, sorry.
Normally,
okay,
you wouldn't be able to hear it amidst the fireworks.
Okay.
So Caidi is the one that can see where it's coming from. The rest of you can hear it.
What is it? What is it?
Over there. It
Over
seems
there.
to be a creature, but it's large. It's very large. It's so many limbs.
Jeeps?
we,
Baba? Do you know what it is?
I think it's something that could be ridden on, but I'm not too sure.
Mhm.
It's big and it's coming straight for us.
Oh,
Jeeps
my
Bagua, do you
goodness.
know what it is?
I don't know. We should probably go.
They're like
Okay, let's
running towards
run.
the. They're now
should-
I follow
sprinting
them.
as he says something. He's like,
I'll follow them.
Yeah, I also run.
Yep. Find some cover.
Everyone run.
Kind of ducking low.
all right.
Stealth check, please. Group stealth check.
Oh, they
I don't know
already.
if I'm
There's no
stealthy. I'm
stealth.
not
They sees
stealthing.
you.
He's coming
Yeah.
right for us,
Yeah.
Mesh.
Yeah. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a d4 and then an attack roll, and we'll see.
I'll try to be in the front. So.
Chief, what's your armor class?
You be trying
17.
to attack it.
I got a 15 to hit,
Oof.
so it does miss.
I like
Chief,
the
what's
idea
the
of
weapon you have?
it's-
Is a spear, right?
Spear and shield. Yes.
Okay. So as you go, this thing has picked
Wait,
its
it
target.
actually made contact with me, or
It's a 15. No, I'm just asking what your armor class was before this, so don't worry.
yeah, but did it actually try to hit me? Because
Yeah.
I have OP attacks. I have OP attacks from a polearm master.
Okay, let me check something really quickly here.
I do like the idea of its claws like coming and
Would you like to attack back, or do you just want to get past it?
Are we? What is the group doing?
Everyone seems to be running towards the wall of water and trying to go under it because the kobolds have a very narrow route that they're trying to get under it before the thing attacks.
I will try to pin it somehow. Is it? Am I near a tree,
an attack
or
roll.
can I like?
Make an attack roll
Yeah.
because you get it when it enters your range, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you get the attack
See.
roll first.
12 plus 6. No, 5. So 17.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
D6 plus 3.
Remember to not add your rage damage here.
Yep. Plus 3. So this is 5 damage.
Okay. As you hear the screech, you see what looks to be a speeding aerial horse at you. And at the last second, when it gets close, you spear and redirect it to crash into a tree nearby. Just and it misses by a margin as it tries to bite at you, not knowing that you're made out of metal. And a hippogriff lands slamming into the tree next to you with the upper body of an eagle and the wings of an eagle, but the lower body of a horse. As this thing screeches in there, would you like to continue fighting or run away, Shifa, as this has already attacked?
Yeah, I'll disengage and get out.
All right,
If
easily
I have an
enough.
action left.
I will say that it will get an opportunity attack, and this will be the end of the sequence here, because it does have another attack. All right, so it is an 18 to hit on the claws as it runs away.
Sure.
All right.
Didn't he say disengage? Doesn't that mean it doesn't?
Yes, but I have 2 attacks.
I would.
So he would not impose this, but this thing gets a second attack before he runs. So you're gonna take 8 damage as this thing slashes you with its claws, Shifa.
Okay.
And it looks like, as you're running, Shifa, because you're the one that's engaged with it, you notice that this thing looks emaciated. Like, it's very, very low. It looks like it's just attacking something to maybe get some food. It's very, very, like, hungry, it looks like.
I don't have any food on me because I don't eat food, so I can't do that.
Wait,
what is your
on the
speed,
ground
Shifa?
now? Walk speed 30.
Okay. So I'll say, just give me a dice roll. Give me a athletics or acrobatics, your choice. We'll see how fast you can get out of there. We're just gonna switch to skill challenge.
Dirty 20.
30, 20, yeah. You cook. This bird looks like it's got its, like, you redirected its beak after it missed into the tree, and it's trying to, like, pull its beak out after it slashed at you. And it's having trouble getting out. And just as it pulls out and flies towards you, you see it, like, get close to the water as it, like, leans with its claws. And then instead of, like, clawing at you, it looks like it's using the claws as, like, an air brake as it stops getting close and you duck behind the waterfall. And this thing flies off, and you hear it screeching loudly.
That did some damage.
That was really scary.
Are you okay, Metal Man?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'll be fine. Just a big scratch over here.
Do you need any healing at all?
Oh, thanks.
If you want, sure. I could do this a little bit.
If you want.
I can't heal you. But...
Since we're in safety, I could use one of the salves, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we say it's just an action? Or is it like 10 minutes to get the full effect?
You said it'll take time. I don't know how much time you said.
Let's say if you spend 10 minutes, you can get the max die roll.
Okay.
You guys want to take
I'll
10
do
minutes
that.
and just let him do that?
Okay.
he looks more
Sure,
shiny
for
now.
10 minutes.
Like you're what is
Yeah,
it?
you guys-
You're buffing your
I'll say this is
your
very interesting
thing.
to you. The things that Shifa made are for wounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shifa takes wounds similar to you, but it's more of like this metal representation of flesh. And despite that, using things on his body seem to have the same effect. It's fascinating. Shifa's doing this without even a second thought. It's almost like natural occurrence to them. And after some time is done, the wounds begin to seal naturally like flesh would. Now, you notice that it's similar to like more leathered skin, but it's like, it's really thick and metal and metallic sounding, but it still has some of the properties of flesh. It's very weird.
That is
Awesome.
quite incredible.
Completely
Oh, wait,
looks like
are we
metal
all
though.
We're all witnessing this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
we're
He's just
there,
like,
are we?
this is just normal for him.
How fascinating.
It's just basically sealing these 3 parallel wounds from the gaping hole that the hippogriff left.
Your arm's a lot more shiny now.
Doing the
Are you
whole
okay, Shifa? Are you in pain?
rotating
Yeah.
rotating elbows and
Uh-huh.
just getting the rust out, all that stuff.
I think I can see my face in your reflection now.
The impressive water flow cascades down the mountainside next to you towards Hupperduke below. Around the crest of the
It's just such a
falls, the
fascinating
rocky
thing.
earth is deep and rich in red, matching the colors that Jesliann located after talking with the herbalist.
Is it light enough to see that? I thought it was getting dark now.
Yes, you can see it
Well, I guess
because of the
I've got
different
dark vision, I
colors
guess.
of the fireworks are changing. And when non-red or
dark
non-pink
vision.
color flashes, you can see a little bit. But it's a very spooky sight getting behind the water. The water kind of filters out a lot of the light.
So we're behind the waterfall now?
Yes.
Turning
Do we
to...
need a torch?
I can produce light if you want me to.
Ooh,
You can produce light?
Yes, I could do a cantrip.
let's see it.
I'll pull out my
Fascinating.
spear and get it close to you over here.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Components. I need a material for this. Give me a sec.
Wait, what do you need?
The components are usually that. I mean, I don't know what Rob said.
If
I
you
think
have- if-
cobalt.
It's a verbal and a material.
It's more like expensive things. If it's something easy to get. then
If you
it's
have
fine.
so here's the thing with casting. If you have what's it called, focus, your medallion would be your focus, right? If you have a magic focus, then that replaces most spell components that don't have a cost.
Especially cantrips.
But you're saying that I can use my medallion as the actual
Yeah.
item as a light?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
it
what
is
the
your
focus
holy
is for.
symbol,
The holy symbol takes the place of a component,
Right.
so
okay.
you don't need the ingredients essentially.
Ingredients are generally for wizards who don't have a focus.
Rob, I'm so sorry. You
Wizards
explained
can
that
have
to
them
me
too.
2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
I did.
They
it's,
can,
it's a
but
little
they-
confusing.
It was 2 weeks
Base-
ago, though.
As a
No,
base
yeah,
wizard,
but I
yeah, you don't
remember
have it.
Rob explained this. Sorry, Rob. Yes. Okay. But
I
I need
explained
to
this
do
about a month
verbal
ago.
component. Yeah. Hey, I apologize.
Been a while.
Been a while. Okay. A verbal component. Let there be light.
So what are you touching? You touch a thing.
I probably would be well, can I just use my hands? Can I like just touch my hands and have that produce like
What
a
does the
light?
spell say?
there? Well, it says I have to touch, but
That's what.
Well, he had his spear out towards you.
Time
Yeah.
out. Time out. Let him read the spell. He's a new
Okay.
spellcaster. We're gonna get
you
him
have
to
to
new
touch
habits.
one. Well, you have to touch one object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. But can I not use my fingers? Is that okay? That's sorry.
You
I'm
can.
being experimental.
Is your hand an object? Yeah, we can do that.
Is it okay?
Sure.
All right. So
I will
just do
say that
and
if your mental state is connected to the space that you want to light, it's better suited for an object that you can hold. So, like, you could cast it like on your amulet, for example, and that would shine. And you could tuck it
Do you
into
know
your
what?
shirt, and it would hide.
you know what? I have an idea.
You also
just
have
an
a staff,
example, though.
don't you?
Well, I was gonna say.
Put it on your staff.
What about what about she spear? I can actually just touch the actual tip of it, and we can use that.
Do you want the whole thing or just the tip?
The tip would be make more sense.
Just
I
the
would-
tip
I
then.
would think.
Got it.
Sorry, damn you, Rob. I just just the tip.
I
You heard the
didn't-
man,
I didn't
Shifa.
say
Just the
anything.
tip.
Let me change
Ooh.
my phrase. Let this be our guiding
I
light.
didn't say anything.
Just explain it to me in vivid detail. That's all. All right.
Also,
So
but Mesh, is the spear dirty at all?
I just
Uh-huh.
stabbed I just knocked a
Yeah,
It's got
it's
some
very-
blood on
into a.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
got
I
some-
It's covered in blood.
Oh, I should have thought about this. Oh god. Okay.
coming on.
Maybe
that.
something that's not covered in blood.
Do we need to be
I mean-
quiet, or what is the protocol in here?
Okay, I'm gonna give Shifa a bright light for 20. Is it 20/20 for that? 20 bright, 20 dim?
It is, yes. 10 feet, 24 foot radius. The dim light are of additional 20 feet. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
20.
So I have given Shifa the light source. All right. I'm going to change maps for you guys as you can see a little bit of the cavern now. Ba-bam. And then, if you'll give me just a second here, I can switch to the correct screen.
Oh, I can also color the light.
Yes, you can, but on the map, it's going to stay yellow.
Fine. Okay.
Because I can't change it very easily right now. Just give me a second here. So you guys all situated.
Wow, look at our little party.
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Oh, I'm changing. Okay, I realized what I did. Sorry, chat. 1 second. All right, there we go. All right.
I don't like the fact
Now,
that we're
again, this is a battle map, but it's just because we're running a module and the battle map has some cool stuff to it. You can see how far up you are. You can see that there's kobolds with you. It's more of like just not necessarily a battle map, if you will. It's more of like an enhancement of your visuals. So don't move your tokens unless I move them and for the time being. Okay? This is just so your visuals can represent. So you guys just now entered. I'll say that you'll have to walk for a little bit to get to this point. But this is just to give you kind of in the mood.
Anything. I'll refresh.
What is this a chasm?
Yeah.
Can you see now, Jesliann?
I'm just refreshing.
We came
It's
from.
just, for me, it's just black, but I don't know if that's just. Hang on, let me.
You should
Maybe
be able to
the
see.
Okay, now I can see it. It loads it up now. Okay.
There we go.
Is this
Got it.
the waterfall or is it a chasm?
Waterfall is over
It's-
here. Or sorry, the waterfall is
This
up
the
here.
waterfall. Up here. Okay.
It's a top-down perspective, right? So there's like a
Correct.
cliff we're looking at. Okay. Because it looked like that at first. I thought that was.
Oh, excuse me. You were
Right.
correct, Cari. The
look.
waterfall is to the right.
Okay.
You had to kind of go under the waterfall the other way. If that
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
How are we above it then?
Yes, the
We
dimension's a bit weird. It looks like we're above the waterfall.
The waterfall is cascading this direction. So you can see here there is no water. This is
Right.
just before the water goes over the falls, which is over there. Okay. Then the water is
Yeah.
above that. So the water is also above you.
Right.
Okay.
Huh?
So the waterfall's here. You have to go
I just
under
can't
the
draw it.
waterfall curtain to get into the cave. And you can notice that by the kobolds right here, there is an entrance to somewhere. There's just like the cave kind of goes to the left on the map to your right as an adventurer.
Okay.
Okie pokey.
Dibs.
What are
Yes?
these names? What are the names of the kobolds again? I've forgotten now.
What do you want?
Bagua and Dibs. Lead
Oh,
the way.
kobolds. Yeah. I can't remember your names. Lead the way.
I'm still
in the
doing the
wedge.
same thing as I was before. Thank you very much.
Up what and what?
Dibs, like I call dibs.
Okay, I'll write down.
As you
Pigs
enter
in
the
wedge.
cave, beyond the rushing spray of the water is a dry cavern. You can see coming from your direction that there are some multiple lantern lights shedding across a rocky interior, revealing that the floor has some light bat guano towards the entrance.
Don't step on that.
This is it. This is what we're looking for. Let me check the notes that we found. As Jesliann pulls out the notes.
The lanterns, are they lit?
Yes, you would notice
Okay.
the lantern light because you can't see the lanterns.
Well, this is a very crude drawing, but I mean, we should be able to find a way. And this note speaks of saltpeter, which is this black guano, right? Isn't it? Isn't that's what it is?
Yeah.
It's one of the ingredients anyway.
Yeah,
It's one of the
yeah.
ingredients. that's needed. So therefore, yeah, it says the shared volume of untapped guano in that cavern behind of the falls is invaluable. So it's valuable. It's used as an ingredient.
Valuable.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but there you go.
Oh,
Can you imagine if?
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, can you imagine if like our poop could be an ingredients for like a big spell or something?
Well, you would be surprised what some people find uses for. Honestly, that's what I'll say about that.
But why do you need uses for it?
Well, actually, farmers like to use that as a. Well, some of them use them as a fuel source. Actually, also I've heard.
Speaking of,
really smelly.
Something to note: don't start any fires in a place like this.
Good to know. Am I going to be okay? I'm not going to like light myself on fire, am I?
Flammable. Well, most of your flames is contained under your skin, right? So I mean,
yes,
it should be okay.
She like holds her hair.
Is your hair flaming? I can't remember.
It's yes and no.
Okay, but
it's not actually fire.
It's fire, but it's not actually fire.
It's not
fire.
Natural fire, is it? It's not. It's a supernatural fire, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it probably wouldn't because otherwise you'd be catching things on fire all the time.
Can you imagine going to bed?
Environment. Yeah, all
it's a gentle, warm glow.
The personification of this is fine meme.
Yep.
Maybe we should have just asked the kobolds if someone is actually here. We don't want to run into any unnecessary, well, anyone to be fair.
But someone is here. They're taking us to see their boss.
That's right.
Yes, but
apparently,
anything else?
I mean,
and the lanterns are turned on.
Oh, you mean hostile?
So they stop here.
Like a creature or anything.
They stop here at the edge. Where the kind of lantern light you guys can see, and they stop.
Where'd they go?
Can we move forward?
You can still see them on the map. I've moved them, but that's just for my convenience. So they're still in front of Shifa.
We can't see them.
I know you can't see them.
I can't see them anyway.
I just said that 3 times. I know you guys can't see them.
I thought you said you can see them. Okay.
I did. I said you can see them, but I moved them on the map for my convenience.
We can't. Our characters can.
Correct. Thank you, Cari.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So they're still with you, but they turn around and say, "We're here."
It's good.
Okay. Okay. Where's here?
Are you
The door?
asked us to
Is it
take
the
you?
door?
I'm not. Okay. So we look around the area. Is there the door here?
Yes, it's over there.
Well, do we go in? What do we do?
I don't know.
Is it locked?
Is this
Would they
where
be
your
harmful to us?
Is this where your boss has taken the Nima?
They shrug.
Okay.
Alright,
do you
let's
have
go
the
in.
the
Okay.
the
You
key?
want to
The
go
key?
inside so from here, or you want to take a break? It's long trip. She got attacked by big bird horse thing.
That's true,
If you
but
think that's
are
We
you
did take
okay?
10 minutes.
Shifa?
So we did take 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, you did.
We did, yeah.
Then we're good.
Are you healed?
Yeah, I'm back.
If Shifa's okay, then we'll proceed.
Let's go.
Do you want us to go first?
Yeah, since
I
you know
certainly
him,
do.
maybe you can like introduce us.
Maybe you can break the
Okay.
ice.
So I
If
can
you
be
feel-
loud.
Get you startled.
Yeah, that
Okay,
whatever.
let's go.
They start leaving.
Okay, we follow. We'll follow. I'll follow right behind them.
All right.
Right.
I need a marching order, and you can do it in pairs if you like.
Okay, so
You don't have to
I'll
go
bring
one by one.
Shifa because I think Shifa and I because we're like both large. That's my reason.
I was going right behind them though.
I'll guess.
I
we'll be
think
behind
one
them.
talker and me as the shield in front. So one of the
You're the
charismatic
muscle.
people. One
Build
of the
a muscle, so
charismatic
we
and
need.
one of the muscle.
Yeah.
So like this.
Sure.
Why were you in front?
It looks good. Well, I had said I was going right behind him, so I thought I was in front, but I'll go back.
I'm just asking what you guys want to do.
Back. I guess I can't be on the edge. Yes, that's good.
It's okay, Cari. I'm
Jesus
not throwing
Christ.
you into the
That's
pit or
fine.
anything. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange you this way, since
Okay.
you guys have to go the other direction.
Yeah, that sounds
Right.
good.
So you guys go this way.
Okay.
Do.
And you go behind the
fuck?
kobolds.
They're marked blue.
Oh.
And inside of the room, you can see,
Oh.
beyond the
dear.
rushing spray, a small tent and a table. There's a steel door set here into the wall, and 2 wide workbenches in the south area. The female gnome is working at the farthest bench, shackled to a chain set into a rock wall. 4 kobolds sit around a table near the tent, playing a dice game with a familiar-looking, gray-skinned Goliath woman, who stands up and says, I'm really, really sad that all of my games always get interrupted. And she reaches under the table. All right, let's do this. Picks up a long sword.
I mean, we don't have to do this.
We don't have to.
Can we like at least get to know who you are and why you have the gnome shackled? And like who captured her? Because you've been in prison, right?
I don't have to answer your questions. She's working for us now.
Who's that?
Hey, are you were working for them?
She like slowly turns around and then looks over at Skin nervously.
I think it's not really a nice person.
Okay, so
She begins
under
to,
duress.
like, as you guys talk to her and she's like, Skin's escalating things, you notice that this gnomish woman has now slowly gotten off of the workbench chair and has a hand on the table and looks as if she's ready to go underneath of the table.
I will slowly. Okay, good.
Bagua
Maybe
Deeps.
go hide.
I think that Skin is going to attack us and hurt us. I don't want you to get hurt. If you could go behind us.
And tell the kobolds. I'm whispering to you,
Go
Layla.
behind us.
Tell the kobolds to also not fight.
Don't fight us. Just go out, okay? Bagua Deeps? Hello?
They are looking at you and then they look over at the tent and then they look at Skin and then they look at you.
If you die, you explode. Go out. We'll protect you. We'll protect you. Don't worry. We gave you food.
Okay. I would like an advantage persuasion check from Layla, please.
Okay. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Natural 20?
Hey!
Yeah.
What's the total?
It's a total that we gave you food. Natural 20. That's a +3, so 23.
I'm so.
Okay. Very nice.
Very
nice.
The kobolds leave so far. Not dead yet.
So the kobolds say, you don't want us to help you? We know where the weapons are.
If you can get the weapons, but you might get hurt if you help us. It might be better if you get behind us.
Dibs begins to cry.
Dibs, it's okay, Dibs. Go behind us. Oh.
I don't want to go boom.
No, you don't want to go boom.
Bagua puts his hand on his Dibs and he says,
If you go boom, I'll go boom first.
and he's like frowning and just like holding back his own tears.
Just make sure you don't stay near me, because then you go boom after. Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna roll initiative, and they will get the surprise round because they're fucking running. They're like,
What?
So adorable.
and as they run, the other kobolds all draw some short swords.
Okay.
I was hoping that Layla could persuade them to not fight.
I probably will try to.
No. Tell them to tell the other kobolds don't
other
fight.
ones?
Yeah, something like that. Oh well.
I don't want to go boom.
I don't want to go boom.
My heart.
I love it.
Rob, is this
Yeah, we're gonna take a break after we roll initiative if you want.
Okay. I'm so glad I wrote a natural 1 or 2. 20.
By the way, Layla, all this means is that they're not gonna go boom boom in front of us. They might go boom boom over there.
Okay, hang on a second, guys. Sorry if you wrote your initiative down already.
How many kobolds are there on this turn order?
30, 20.
Okay, no more civilian nice dragonborn today.
Hey, civilian is dead.
Certainly not.
Certainly not.
Certainly not.
The investigations are complete, bitches.
Time to pass this.
All right.
I actually was curious, like if Sken the Goliath was maybe like a good person, but like she's like, I was like, okay.
Well, same so.
She just seems so dumb with like, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants to fight.
Looks like she says something different than what she means. For Caidi, whose passive insight is relatively decently high, she is smiling.
Well, she wants to fight.
The thing I was going to do was I was going to put my hand on Shishiva's back and to just say quietly, go nuts.
Nice. That's cool.
Peanuts or cashews?
Sorry.
I've been
So I'm just gonna move them away because they're just gonna hide over here. Yeah. All right.
We can't make a move
I love the idea of them holding each other's hands and be like,
That's exactly what they're doing. Run! All right.
Rob, don't have a situation where like one of them goes boom and the only thing left is the hand. Oh, that'd be so sad.
That'd be terrifying.
Okay, hold up. How
It
many
is
of these
definitely a
things do I have?
possibility.
Oh no.
we will guard big Bhagwan dibs with our life.
Oh no. Well, until our lives are over, that is.
And then yeah.
Cari, don't forget about your initiative.
Oh yes, initiative.
How many spell slots do I have?
On your character sheet, under the spells page.
Thank you. I'm looking at that. I don't see it.
You're
the
welcome.
same
It
as,
is there. They're the little boxes that you had for your other stuff. It's at the top of your first level spells.
Wow, our tank rolled the lowest.
No, and I didn't roll a natural 20, so I can't move him forward.
Oh, that what? So I only have 2?
That's unfortunate.
That's rubbish. If I only have 2.
Oh, there we go.
Do you have a low dex?
Huh?
If you only have, wait, do you have a +2 to your initiative?
No. On the spell slots, there's just 2 slots.
That's correct. You're
only
level 1.
1.
Yeah, we're level 1.
This is horseshit. I'm level 1. I have 2 spells.
I just
You
realized.
see one spell. You see one spell, man. Because these things take up 2 slots.
Hey, you have more spells than. Well, I have 1 spell, but it's because of my race. If it wasn't because of my race, I wouldn't have any.
Because I'm a
All my
superior
spells take up 2
race.
slots.
I'm a good Nazi.
I am
Jodie,
the superior race.
Yeah.
You've still got the cantrips, which don't take up a slot.
Exactly.
So
Yes, that is
Dibs
true.
run!
I do have
Okay,
cantrips.
we'll take a break.
Yeah.
this might be a good time to go to the bathroom. I will be back.
Okay.
I need to study these spells. Okay, not that one. Well, 2 of the things I've got are utility, so they're not any good. Okay, I am gonna quickly go to the toilet as well. Right.
So chat, who's around? I have some show and tell if somebody's around in chat. Yes. Alright. This is what I got yesterday. Need to install it tomorrow and I get more time to open the rig up. But tomorrow is also community day, so I need to figure out if I get enough time before or after. I still need a hundo, so I'll look for a hundo. Always need the hundo with the move. With the damn move. I already have a hundo, but yeah. Although I could just lithium to get the move. Yeah, I might, if I want to skip it, I could. I could delete the move later. Just catch at home. Excuse me. Thanks. Having low initiative in this situation is bad for me. I need to get the alert feature as soon as I can to get an initiative bump. Although I'll get advantage later on as a barb.
Exactly. So. Why do I have two of those?
Two of what?
Ray of Sickness.
I'm guessing one is a limited time free use, and one is you get once a day or something from a racial or background thing.
Yes,
You get one free a day, and then
once, yeah. Once
so
once per long rest.
yeah,
The
and
other one
would
just
be,
uses spell slots.
yeah, that's why, because you get one from a racial thing or background thing or something like that.
Right. Okay.
Racial thing.
I see. Yes, it's in the race of the character of the Dragonborn. That is what it is.
Dragonborn.
Okay, so that means I get two of them then.
Hello, Mesh. Nice. But it's a
Two of them, but it's the same thing, but for different reasons.
It's just different resource usage. You get one free a day, and then you can still use more with spell slots if you want.
Okay. Yes.
So we'll get to the point where we can recover spell slots mid-battle too.
Really?
Don't you remember that Dally doing that?
No.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we whenever he was fighting, we had to like focus on ourselves. But still, like whenever he was fighting, and even Cari.
This is why listening to what other people are doing helps, because you can coordinate things, understanding
Okay,
their
so I did listen. I just forgot about that.
Ash. Not the time.
I forgot about that.
Not the time, man. What the fuck? But anywho, yeah. I don't know when exactly we'll get it, but I do know we will inevitably get the ability to regain spell slots.
Wow, since we're level 1,
We have nothing.
We might be like level 0.
As Rob said, we are at a point where we should not be level 1, but we still are.
Why?
Because we've
Did
been
he say
having a
what?
jolly good time. We've been
It's not necessarily like because of anything you did.
Or didn't do.
So this adventure is made
it's
so
not.
that you guys can have like a level 1 to level 3 experience for kind of an extended period of time. It's not really meant to be like a normal thing. So most of the time you have like a session 0 where you kind of get into your characters, and then I would say I would give you like session 1 would be you play and then you level up. Like it doesn't matter what happens at the end of level 1. At the end of the first session, you all level up to 2. Some people like to play the game where they start the characters at level 3 or start the character at level 2, and then they just play for a couple sessions with that. Because a lot of the characters at level 1 don't get their subclass. So Goldy does, but like Cari doesn't get her subclass until level 3. Mesh doesn't get it until 2, and you and Caidi get it at level 1. So it just depends. It's kind of a shitty thing, but I think it's cool. Cari liked the idea of being a fledgling person, and I was like, I haven't run a level 1 thing since you guys started Icewind Dale, so let's do it again. Why the fuck not? Things are a little bit more dangerous. You guys play a little bit more careful. You and Goldy have never played spellcasters really, so it's kind of nice to kind of get a feel for it.
I'm very nervous for you both.
Scary. I'm nervous for me too, Mesh. I'm nervous for me.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
We'll be fine. We'll take our time.
If things go poorly, I have a failsafe from now on. So just so you guys know.
I'm reading these spells, and I just like it's okay.
Rob,
Yeah.
can I use my inspiration to reroll my initiative?
I don't see why not. You can use your just remember,
that behind.
you just know that it works for lots of other things. Like if you just want a success on a skill check.
Are you lost?
But how would it work though? Because Rob, you said initiative inspiration is like auto success, right? So here, how does auto success imply?
It doesn't. You just get a reroll.
It doesn't. Just get a reroll. Okay. I don't like that. It could be worse than I did. Would it be advantage? Would it be advantage or?
What do you mean?
You have a high chance of rolling better.
Would it be? Do I have to use the new roll, or do I? Is it advantage so I can use the higher roll?
You would have to use the new roll.
Yeah, that's worse. I don't know.
There's a much higher chance you roll better.
This is a level 1 fight. I should be attacking first. Yeah.
You think so?
I would say put some faith in Jodie for just a little bit and then see how it goes.
What?
She gets to go first. She gets to go first.
Yeah, but I want to go before all these.
I have a question.
I understand. Yeah.
But Kate, what's her name again? Kate, not Caidi.
Caidi, hi.
Kayla. No, the other one.
Layla. Literally on the screen.
I'm saying Kayla. I mixed your names together, sorry.
Pause. Not but a month ago, you yelled at me for this very reason. These are the comeuppance. You forgot our names, you asshole.
No, how is there comeuppance? There's no comeuppance.
Because you yelled
Cari,
at me for the same reason.
No, I didn't.
You did. Yes, you did.
Remembering.
You dare tell me what I remember?
Yeah,
not remember?
you're not correctly remembering that.
My memory is fucked as it is. I remember the petty stuff. The petty stuff is stays in my memory.
Rob, re-rolling with a different die.
Okay, mark off your inspiration then.
Okay, lucky die? Is it your lucky die? Do you have a lucky die?
Better. 11 plus 1, 12. Okay.
Okay, you can change it.
Better, but doesn't get me above anybody.
He rolled really bad on initiative and wanted to have a better one.
Did Cari roll a crit? Was it a crit?
Cari, did you crit your initiative?
I think she would have said.
Jesliann, did you crit your initiative?
No, it was a dirty 20.
Okay, I will say that there is some fun with this. So this is a unique situation where you and Layla. Let me just do this really quickly.
We have the same, so who's gonna go first?
Battle time.
Oh, I like this music. This is good. You and Layla got to roll your initiative at the same time. So you can choose. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna go back on. So just for what it's worth, for today, you guys can take a simultaneous turn.
Ooh.
Simultaneous.
So you guys can actually do a quick plan on time, like what you guys want to look to each other and do together.
Can we do a team attack? Let's do a team attack.
Yeah, you can get like a combo.
Okay.
But if you want to do something that's not within the rules, let's work it out. We'll make it a dice roll regardless, okay? But if you got something that you want to do order-wise, that like Layla wants to go first and then Jesliann wants to go second, you can do that, or you can do it the other way around, like the way the initiative order is. And then you can split up your movement on each other's turns, because they're all, like, this is kind of like Baldur's Gate. When you have all of your friends go in a group, you can kind of go together. So like if Jesliann wants to do something and then Layla can do something and then the movement happens for one and then the other, you can kind of interchange them. It's a little bit confusing, so just keep that in mind, okay? You got to keep track of your own shit. But let's go.
Can you call the team name the Flames of a Dreamer?
That's not a bad idea. Too long.
What does that mean? Okay, so
it's Flames and Dreamer. It's both of you.
I could. Do I have a thing that can blind people? I thought I did. What, a flashing? No, I can't see. A creature with its. I'm looking at color spray. A dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from your hand. The creatures are affected, unconscious creatures. Startling the creature that has the lowest hit points. Each affected creature affected by the spell is blinded until the end of your next turn.
You wanna try to do that?
Subtract. Yeah, subtract it. I'm thinking, do that. Is it one?
What's the range? Jesliann?
It is for myself. 15 feet cone.
Okay. Now, because this is your first combat,
that's a cone.
as a cone thing, if you go to the where's that mesh? Is it the ruler tool? It's under measure. Yeah.
It's
so if you click the ruler instead of using the line, you can click the line and it'll give you a cone.
Okay, cone. Yes.
And then you can move. So like you can do something like this. That's a 15-foot cone. You just start it yourself.
Oh, here we go.
Now it's a little finicky because the cone doesn't extend to the end of that.
How do I make it like?
So you can not make it snap to the center. So you do no snapping.
Yeah.
And then I can start it at the front of your cube, and it goes 15 feet like that. It'll go to the end. So that's more accurate to what the cone will look like. something like that, more or less.
Okay. I'm thinking I can take some movement.
You can, yeah.
Since my cone only goes 15 feet. How much movement do I have? I have 30 feet. So let me change the tool. How do I change this tool?
So you use the top button, the select tool. It's also Control S will get you to your select tool, and Control. Sorry, there's no Control M. So click your token, and you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard, Jesliann.
Okay, so I can get forward enough to do it because if I'm just going even 25 feet, then I can probably hit most of them. So that's what I'm thinking.
Wait.
I will go.
I think your Roll20 is not updated. You were pointing behind us as your starting point.
You were here. Jesliann, you were in this space. You start here.
That's not where I am on my thing. Okay, let me refresh the. Okay, mine looks completely different. Let me refresh.
I'm not even seeing meshes in the game.
Okay, I need to refresh also then.
I wonder why mine.
I've been pinging and everything, and I'm not in the game.
Yeah, I don't know how your stuff's been working because you're not even displayed in.
Okay, good. I'm okay.
Okay, am I in the right place now?
So Jodie, I'll use the arrows to show you where you are. You are currently here.
What? Really? It's not. Why am I changing my screen then? Okay, so on my screen I'm here, like I'm. Oh. I don't understand. I refreshed it. I refreshed it. I'm like here.
Can you move your token?
Oh no. Yes.
Okay.
I can
That's where you are.
There.
That's 5 feet. I'm gonna move you back 5 feet to there. That's where you start.
That's where I was.
Correct. Please move your token for your movement. You have 30 feet, I believe.
Okay.
Move
I need to move at least 20. I am going to move 20 feet, so that's squares right there.
All right.
So I'm going to do that.
Don't forget of their explosions.
Boom boom.
Are they going to explode on me?
If they die.
So which square did I say again?
You could just.
You said here.
Oh, okay, there.
But
That's too close.
Yeah, too close, I think.
Yeah, maybe one back.
Either here, or here, or here.
Okay, Jodie, do your measurement. Show me where you want to hit.
Okay, 1 second, please. Stand by.
Measure.
Cone.
This
is way harder. Because I'm using a touchpad on this goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can only hit like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, you can hit 3.
You can hit.
How do I hit 3?
4 if you stand
3.
here, I think.
No, because of the line of sight will break.
You
can hit 3. You can hit 3 in the front. I'll say 3 in the front, or the first 2 and the 1 in the back. What do you want?
I can only see 2 kobolds on my screen.
I'll do the 3 in the front. 3 in the front.
Okay, 3 in the front.
So
what do I need to roll, Jodie?
3 kobolds, right?
What do I need to roll, Jodie?
Please stand by.
Okay.
I'm going to look.
Stand by, leader.
Sorry, I've done it before. Because the roll. It says I need to roll. Roll a 60-10. The total's how many
hit points you can affect, right?
Yeah, how many hit points you can
Okay,
affect.
so this means that I don't even get to roll. You just say this happens. So roll your d10s, and I'll tell you how many you can affect.
All right then. 6 d10s.
Yeah.
Do I not just click the thing that's on the action bar?
Does it say 6 d10 right there?
Roll? Oh my God, fathers! Hang on, hold on. No, there's no. You can't click it. There's
Okay,
nothing to
then
click.
just go to the fob and do 60-10. Bottom left.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Well, and I've got these noisy. You can't hear it, but I've got noisy dice. Okay.
What's the total?
I got a total. Do you need the total? 34. The total's 34.
34.
and
Fuck, that's a lot.
Yeah.
This is
that a lot?
level 1.
Yeah,
Pretty sure you get all 3 of them.
So 34.
Because I rolled a 10, a 9, 2 3s, a 5, and a 4. So that's why.
Okay. All right, Jodie. What phase are you in today?
That's a good question, Rob. That's a very good question. Alright? About that question. I don't know.
I only play a
know the
civilian for 3 sessions.
That's a good question. Did we say that I could just pick?
Yes.
Or was it I can just pick?
Correct.
Okay,
Rebellious phase.
I can't remember what they do now. I wrote it down.
Well played, Cari. Well played.
Is on?
I just see like a drop-down menu, and that
Oh,
is
no,
going
what
to
do
keep
they
you
do?
out the longest
Oh no!
time.
Wait! Don't worry! Wait! Rob, this is the first time I'm doing this. You need to calm down. You need to stay calm and calm down.
No one's rushing you. Take your time.
He's jamming.
Everyone's rushing me.
No one's rushing you.
Yes, we're all rushing you.
All right, everyone
Okay.
rush her.
Rush B, rush B.
First of all,
Da, 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 da.
I really hope this does get faster, but yes, this is your first time, so it's okay.
There we go. We got
Oh
Crescent
my
moon.
God.
wait, already says it says on here that it's a crescent moon spell.
Okay.
So this is one of your crescent spells. Do you want to be in crescent form today then?
So crescent moon would mean. Well, I can't remember which we decided which moon.
So
that
I
was.
think we said that
was
new moon was Ruidus, and full
yeah,
moon
and then the other moon is the bright
is
moon.
Katha. So this would be dual form, right? Crescent is
Okay, it's dual
both forms.
form then.
Okay, so
Yeah, because it says.
please
Okay.
narrate how you cast the spell, Jesliann, as a lunar sorcerer.
Well, that's a good question. Right, so you just please stand by, and I'll give you the answer to that.
Improv.
So this is a component spell. Because I need a pinch of powder and sand that is coloured. Do I have all this crap, all this coloured sand?
So remember when we said you have like the component, you have like a thing that you can use as your spell focus? You told me that you wanted to use the artifact as that focus in place of the components if you want, or you can use the components and just assume that you have them for now.
Okay, I'm gonna use the artifact. I have it to hand. Okay. So I just assume I put out the artifact.
You guys see like this
and-
broken looking, partially. What actually, Jesliann, I did tell you what this is, didn't I? What does it look like?
You did. It's presumed to be part of a compass. Okay, it's very broken, and the actual writing or figures is you can't quite make it out. But it's not it's not like a pizza slice or anything. It's difficult to kind of place, but it's believed to be part of a compass. So you wonder why Jesliann's pulling out this old rock, right? But she's very she pulls it out very gingerly, and so I'm just gonna hold it like this. I didn't say that you have to do anything with them because it's just a component spell. It didn't say what you have to do.
It does tell you what you have to do. There's VS and M.
Where does it say that? V, S,
The
and M.
verbal part.
So V is verbal, S is somatic,
yeah.
which is the hand motions, and M is the material. So you replace the M with your component thingy. Okay, and then you can say something, and then you can do some motion or hand gesture with the thing.
Okay then.
Yeah.
1 sec. What were the names of these bloody moons again? Rubis and Kaffa. Yeah. Okay, so I'll bring it out. Rubis, Kaffa. Guides these old hands to. I don't know what I'm saying.
To rest?
Guides.
It's all good.
Huh?
You color spray, you're sleeping them, right? Or are you incapacitating them?
It's just going like.
It's color spray. Rubis, Kaffa. Guides these hands. I'm your child today. Because it's the first time passing this spell, right? So,
It's fine.
and I'm very like, this is like in character as well. Because I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Okay, so I'm just like, okay, and then I turn it like that, and I almost like,
You kind of just flick your wrists, right, like that, with the compass clasped between your hands.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. So as Jesliann does this, she like whips it back and like holds it, and just like, and as she runs in, she just kind of just does this really cute looking jog, just like, and then takes this thing and just like,
do that.
yeah, and then she says all this stuff, and you guys are like, what is she doing? Nothing really happens when she says anything.
The best.
It's just like when she grabs this thing though, you notice her fingernails begin to light. Every other finger is red, blood red, and every other finger is like a silvered white. And then
my eyes are
she
kind of closed
finishes.
a bit, so I'm not looking.
Yeah, she kind of closes
And
her
tries to,
eyes
like, go
and then
like
like opens up one and then goes like this. And then as she does that, you notice that there isn't anything that really happens for a brief moment. And then
I'm just like,
you notice that her hands, as they return, the sparks of light from her fingertips stayed where she flicked. And then all of them converge into 2 moons, and then they flash. And these 3 kobolds are like, oh!
I love that.
Wow.
And then nothing seems to happen after that. There's just like a flash. And then Sken's like, the hell was that? And you see the kobolds like, where'd she go? And they look crazed. Like they're standing there. One of their eyes is completely covered in red, and the other is in white light, and they cannot see. All 3 of them.
Okay, but isn't all this stuff about the lowest hit points and each creature by itself affected as blinding?
That is for me. Don't worry. I know how it works. I got it pulled up.
Oh, okay.
They are all completely
Good,
blind.
and that's nothing. They're blinded.
For how long?
Take that. That's what you get. That's what you get. Next time. Let's go.
Jodie, for how long?
Oh, until the end of my turn. Until. Is it the end of my turn?
either the end of their turn or start of your next
turn. Something like that.
or end of your next turn.
Until the spell ends.
Is it concentration?
So what's the duration of the spell?
It's just 1 round.
1 round.
One round. So
that means until Jodie's turn comes to the top of the turn again.
Yeah.
Or until Jesliann, excuse me.
One round. Okay.
I like post match type Jodie.
Good turn, Jodie.
You
good.
Knocked that one out of the park.
It's gonna help me out a lot.
Sorry, post round I meant to say.
Okay, so now that I've done that, I can't bloody move. So I'm
you can move.
You've moved 15 steps.
Well, I've got 5 feet left.
Jodie, listen to your dungeon master. You've moved 15 feet.
Oh, okay, I've got 15 feet left then. Sorry, I thought I moved like 25 feet. No, okay. Let me just quickly. I'm not within like opportunity range, am I?
15 feet, like that. That's what you moved.
Can I move to? Okay, so now I just want to move like. Oh, no, that's the wrong tool. I want to move like to the side like this, so that I'm out of the way.
Layla. Make sure you mark off your spell slot, Jesliann, by the way.
Sorry?
Make sure you mark off your spell slot.
Yes.
You can hit the cast button, or you can hit the box at the top. Either one works.
Cast button.
Next to the spell, there should be a button that says cast. Yeah.
No,
Hey,
no,
Cari,
no,
Layla, what you got?
She's gonna hop over here. 5, 10, 15.
Give them a jump.
20 feet away from what's her face?
20 feet.
Okay.
She's kind of subsisting in 4 spaces for your flexibility.
Okay. Does she look like she's dazed or just the kobolds?
The 3 kobolds are the ones that you can see have like the red and the white eye.
Yeah.
In the front, you see on the screen there are the little icons on them. Can you see those?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't look like the 3rd one in the middle is showing it on my screen, so I'm gonna reload. But that is on my end, not on yours.
Well, I was originally going to go for her, but
I'm only seeing it on 1.
Yeah, you might need to refresh, but the front 3 are affected.
Yeah. Seeing them disoriented, I'm going to throw 1 fan and then 2 fans. So it'll be like and then it'll come back, because as I'm throwing my fan, whether it hits or not, an ethereal chain is going to appear connected to my ring to the fan. And whether it hits or not, it's going to come back to me, and then I will throw the other one. So I will target this one right here. Oops, I'm not on the...
Is it 2 rings on each hand?
Yeah, 1 ring on each hand. On this, it's on my middle finger so that it can come back to the center grip. And I'm gonna throw at this one.
Okay, that one is blinded, so you have advantage.
Ooh, nice.
Not bad.
What is it to hit? +6, so 16.
Does it hit? Full damage.
All right, and then that's 1d4 + 4 bludgeoning. 1 + 4 is 5. So 5 bludgeoning to him.
Okay. Shatters a couple of teeth and just kind of like.
Can you do non-lethal from a throwing? No.
Don't think so.
I don't think you.
I don't think
how?
so.
That is a great question.
It's not.
Doesn't make sense to me.
The only way that
how much force used.
Yeah, because it's not piercing. It's just literally going boom.
Generally speaking, once a player does an attack that does melee damage and brings an opponent's victim to 0, the player is the choice to declare it as non-lethal. This renders the creature knocked unconscious.
Because usually it's melee because you can make
You
can
must
use your
declare it in
pommel.
some people's games before you make the attack. Only bludgeoning can do it, although you can make a bludgeoning offense. Let's see, non-lethal. Sage advice.
Bludgeoning, okay. Yeah, bludgeoning then.
Sorry, I'm
It's
vibing
literally
right
like
You can only knock a creature out with a melee attack.
okay.
DM may allow exceptions. Now, just because here's what I'm going to say, Cari. I love the idea that a fan fighter with mastery can do this. However, you have not gained mastery yet. That is your level 3 feature. Okay?
Right.
So, because of that reason, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
But if you were to be within melee range, I would say yes, absolutely.
In that case, I'm gonna throw my other at the one next to them.
You got it. Okay.
I'll wait around and then I will
Very well.
engage.
On the left side or the right side?
This one right here
Okay.
to the left.
Please roll an attack with
I
advantage.
believe he's within 20
He's
feet
blind.
of me. Okay. 17 or 5. 17 + 6 hits. 4 plus 4 is 8 bludgeoning.
You notice that despite this, you're like, okay, I gotta probably get a little bit more range just because he's a little bit further away. And you're like, okay, make sure they don't explode. And then you take this one and you maybe throw it a little bit harder this time because it does more damage. As this one hits, this one like just turns its head to hear the one next to him. And the fan, even though it's bludgeoning damage, pushes his head where the snout is too far and executes him. And he drops.
I'm too powerful. Okay, with the rest of my speed, I'm gonna move next to Jesliann so that I am in protection range of her, and I'm done.
Okay. It is now
Well
the
done.
kobold in the back's turn.
Kobold in the back.
Is this the one that she hit first?
Correct. In the center.
Okay.
Oh no, not George! I'm sorry, George!
What a very British name.
I didn't mean it.
Is that his name?
I don't know. I'm
I
just
swear
making
to God,
shut
yeah.
up.
He has a twin.
This one's gonna
with
attack
certain
Layla.
other names.
Okay. I didn't mean to hurt George. I mean, I meant to hurt him, but not kill him.
This one's holding the sword with 2 hands, even though it's a short sword. It's like,
I'm sorry. No.
what's your armor class, Layla? Oh, that's cocked. Oh, 2. Okay, never mind. 2. Layla, you're just like, you take your sword, you take your things, you're like,
I didn't mean to.
and he
I didn't
just,
mean to.
he just like shoots the sword right in front of you, and you just kind of like do a short hop back, just like, and he kind of just plunges it into the ground, and it gets stuck in the back on it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Caidi, you're up.
Oh, right, yes. Okay, I am, just to confirm if I can. Yeesh. I am going to move 30 feet. Besides Jesliann here. And I am going to do a guiding bolt to what's her face over here. And I'm gonna roll first, see if I actually succeed before I start saying anything. $17.
That is a hit.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is start from the chest, and almost like I'm trying to like to do a arrow from a bow, but instead wind it up so my hand is all the way out, and having like a small grip, and say, well, I had my line ready, and then say. I forgot my line. Fuck! I had it like 10 minutes ago. Fuck. All right, never mind.
That's what improv is about, Caidi. Let's go.
Sorry. Okay.
You're doing fine.
It's fine.
Let the shot find its path straight to your heart, and I just let go and let the bubble just stride right into her.
So you kind of like gather the energy here, say a couple of words, and then you say your line. And as you do, you kind of just draw this almost like a rubber band, and then it just kind of like the energy thins, and then you just notice a snap, just, and the bolt kind of collapses rapidly into a very small, almost crossbow bolt like size that looks like a very small one, and it impacts Sken's neck. And as the impact hits, it's almost like a scattered balloon. It hits, or a water balloon. As it hits, you see this splash of light just bathe her and make her very easy to see. And she's got a very thick, bright outline as she is now advantaged to hit for the next attack. Caidi, what is your damage?
It's 11. I rolled
Very
1,
nice.
2, 2, 6.
Still pretty good.
I was hoping for the. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Because you're level 1, so that's good.
All right, it is now Sken's turn.
I need to write lines in a book. Have
She
them ready.
grabs her sword and says, I have to do everything myself. And she runs here and then to here and comes up to Caidi and says, that hurt. And she swings the sword.
Oh no.
I'm also sorry for my transgressions.
Does an 18 hit you?
Shoot, it does, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I got the wrong dice. Switch to this one.
Fingers crossed.
We're gonna take 7 points of slashing damage as she buries this thing into your side. Just.
Oh my god, that would kill me in one hit.
Swings it back.
Not doing good, guys.
Leave.
I need to move.
No.
The kobold that it got pummeled by Layla runs this way. Natural one and falls prone at Shifa. And bumps into you, Shifa, not damaging you. Just like has the sword, goes, "Ah!" And then you're just like, huh? And it runs into your, and like trips over a rock right in front of you, just eats shit, just right there. All this like blood from his mouth just pouring on the ground.
Which one?
You didn't move him
this
yet.
one?
I did.
Oh.
It's not moved on my screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I just refreshed it, and it's still
He's right
not
here.
moved. Okay, maybe just take.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
it's
need
not
to
working
refresh
on my
as well,
screen
then.
either. Roll 20 is being really weird.
Okay, I believe you.
Refresh.
Let's try again. I want to refresh mine. It didn't move either. Interesting. All right, let me try something. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna let this thing be controlled by by me as a player and see if that helps. Represents, no. I can't do it. All right, sorry guys, it's there. I can't move it. I'm sorry.
This is just roll 20, just.
Yeah, it's just shitting the bed.
Yeah.
All right, so Mesh, you can just roll or like draw it on the map if you want. There's one right
Okay.
there.
Oppie
Shifa, it is
attack
now your
or
turn.
no?
Do that.
Do I
If you
get
would
Oppie
like
attack?
to, if you would like to Oppie attack it, you can.
Okay. I'll do like a bludgeoning one to knock him out on the wall
Okay,
or
sounds
something.
good.
11 plus 5, 16.
That is enough. You do not have to roll.
Okay.
He gets knocked out. He's like, ah! And he, as he's mid-fall, you just kind of use his momentum to like take the tip of your spear, and just like just knock him into the ground.
I just like sweep my leg under him because he's just like running into it. I'm just like, yep, just fall.
And he is out like a light.
Okay.
Well, add him to the friend list.
Actually, I will put him as this.
The friend list.
Well, hopefully.
Okay, there we go. That should
Maybe
be
we'll just
fine.
leave
Okay,
him.
Shifa, your turn.
Yeah, I need to figure out my movement. 1 second. 15, 20.
I don't know why it's not fixing itself. This is annoying.
Okay, Rob, did you ever say we're not doing flanking, right? No
Correct,
flanking.
no flanking.
Okay. I will just go straight melee. I don't need to do range here. So
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Up here.
This good person is not there. Only this one.
Yeah, I'm going for the one between me and Layla. Yeah.
That one can see, so this will be a flat roll.
17 on the die, so that should hit. Drop the die. Get that later. This is spear, d6 plus bonus action rage. So I go.
Chief, you notice that as you're running, your palm, for at the last second, you notice your palm is open as the spear seems to be magnetized despite it being made out of wood to your hand.
Oh.
Kind of like a new sensation for you. Like, this is really weird. Then you kind of close your grip on it, and it's almost like it doesn't matter.
5 damage.
Okay.
No, +2, 7 damage.
You bury it into the ground. Like, just leverage-wise, you put your foot in front of its back leg, and you hit it with the blunt end, and it levels it. Just was, you know, it's like seeing somebody with like hit really quickly. Normally, you would see them kind of like get hit and swayed, but this way, this one gets hit, and almost like Shifa's mechanical ability to hit and the momentum of the spear, butt of the spear, just pushes it to the ground, and so the entire quickness of the motion pushes the kobold into the dirt at the same time. So while his action of arms moving rapidly, you just see the kobold with no bounce whatsoever just goes into the ground.
Okay.
Unconscious,
You are
as I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Shifa, I'm gonna warn you. It does not matter because you are raging. So it is not unconscious. You have killed it.
Right. Okay.
You cannot control things with your anger. Even though it's like a weird thing, I'm just saying, like, for rage damage bonus, like, that is the trade-off. The control for the damage. Now, that said, you did say that you did your rage relatively late, and I didn't tell you that was going to be the outcome. So I will allow you to retcon the damage if you would like to be controlled.
Okay. You're saying I could rage after I knock this guy out?
If you would like, but I will tell you right now that it will not level him down if you didn't rage. So you can kill him right now, or you can knock him down 5 hit points instead, and he'll still stand. And you will not use your rage.
How about... Wait, what was my thing say? Polar Master bonus action. When you take the attack action. Okay, I can't do it without the attack action. I was thinking I could bonus action attack and use my action to shove the body away.
Well, if you don't rage, you have your bonus action to attack this thing.
Also, if you shove it away, don't shove it towards our friends.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the point. So I can't bonus action attack without doing the attack first.
Right, but you don't have to bonus action rage. So because you didn't rage this turn, if you did this way, you could hit it for 5 and then hit it with another attack. If you hit, then you can knock it out right now. But you have to use both of your attack action and your bonus action. You're still using your bonus action to rage right now to kill him, but that's your option if you want to take the control. 'Cause I didn't tell you this, so.
Right. Okay.
The only reason I'm allowing the retcon. Wasn't clear before. I'd rather put you at a decision point than make it easy.
When is this guy's turn? Like, way after...
They literally just went and then you went.
Right, so it's safe to say people can get away. I think. Before it blows up.
Are you killing it then?
Yeah, I'm killing it. Bonus action.
I'm just using the red to mark the ones that are dead. Not that you guys can see them because Roll20 is shit today.
I can see them.
Are they working now? Okay, it looks like it's updated now.
I can see the dots.
Oh, it looks like the other guy showed up twice. Weird. Okay, that's fine.
What? Let me refresh it again.
No, don't worry about it. Mesh, that is your action and your bonus action and some of your movement. What are you doing? For Shifa.
I'm just gonna walk up to this guy and just taunt him.
What do you say?
Pick on somebody your own size.
That's strange coming from someone as fucked up in the head as you. I'll take it. Kettle just looks at you confusedly and says, listen, y'all about to die. It doesn't matter which one goes down first. You and the rest of the Dundalian Empire are about to go down. All right. Kobold underling edge. Kobold underling blinded. This one will stumble to the front of the table and then end its turn. It's gonna go right here, above the one that Layla is next to. Nima, as you have easily been able to deduce, hides underneath the table. Jesliann, you're up again. All of the blindness has ended.
All the blindness has ended. Okay, alright, I'm up. What do I do now? I don't know. I can't. Okay, I might do like a I think I accidentally just clicked something. How do I undo that? I accidentally clicked past on something. How do I undo that? Can I just do that? Oh, it just undoes it. Okay, sorry, I accidentally clicked something. Yeah, I was gonna say everything else carries. Oh no, there's one spell slot. I thought it took out 2. They use 2? They use 1 each?
I'm having a hard time hearing you, Jodie.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think it's just like a little bit of mumbling.
I don't know what's going on with my. I'm using these headphones.
It's okay. You just gotta speak a little louder yourself, I think.
Okay, sorry.
Son!
I'll speak up a bit. Maybe it's because I was leaning on the microphone is on one side, and then I was leaning with it. Okay, so. Oh, that was bloody good. Right. Let me just look at the map. Well, it's only really that this Goliath we need to deal with too much.
So there's one here, one kobold and skin. I know it's hard to see, but there's one kobold, 2 spaces above Layla, and then Sken, who is next to you and Shifa and Caidi.
There's actually 2 above there that are not.
I know. The second one is knocked out. It is in a different space. It is not there. Thank you, Roll20, for being shit.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me again? Okay. Can you point out where the other kobold is that's knocked out?
Yes, I can. Sorry, Cari. So
right
this one is knocked out. Oh, sorry. Let me use the other one. That way the stream can see it. Okay, guys.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay. Sken is here.
Okay.
This one is knocked out and dead.
Yeah.
There is no kobold here. There is a kobold here that is now no longer blinded. Okay. There is a dead kobold here. And there is a knocked out kobold here.
Well, Trent is really good at those.
So basically, this one has moved over here, is knocked out.
Okay. And that one, yeah, fine.
And these 2 are dead.
And I can see those 2, yeah.
This one you can see is no longer blinded, but I haven't taken away that token yet.
Oh no!
Let me just take away that thing and see if that updates.
Steve. Why is it called Steve?
Steve, yeah. Fucking Steve.
Steve the kobold.
Alright, Jodie, what you got?
David. I recognize the reference.
Now, I will let you know this again. If you have cantrips can be cast for free. They do not use spell slots. You can use them infinitely. As long as you use them for an action, you can always use them again.
George.
Cantrips are your best friend at low level.
Frost, Ray of Frost, or Sacred Flame.
Good
this is flame that was this one's to consider. Talk about this achievement of the flame with the tank and no 36 double face. So okay, so the blind something. So don't you consider this? It's angry. Okay, I'll use this Sacred Flame on the what's her name? Sken? She's directly in front of me. I don't know how to use
it's in the initiative order. You should be able to read her name. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't. I didn't make it visible. Sken. Yeah, Sken is the female Goliath.
How tall is she?
Oh, she's very tall.
My size or bigger?
She's probably pushing 7 foot.
It's a bit bigger than me.
Maybe like 7'2". Like she's a Goliath. Like she's big.
Yeah, so she's taller than me. Yeah. I would like to use an action to cast cantrip Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. So I have to roll a dex save from memory.
So it is the target must succeed on its dexterity saving throw or take 1d radiant damage.
Okay, Sken got a 2. Oh, roll your damage.
Yay! It's a 1.
1 radiant damage. Okay, so you kind of just like throw your hands up with the amulet and just kind of go. And Skin kind of just like winces a little bit, and you just see like this line just kind of like cut across her neck, and she just goes like, "Ow! What was that?"
I'm new. I say I'm new.
She just kind of like, whatever. Still gonna kill you.
Oh shit! No, that's me saying that, not Jesliann. Jesliann wouldn't say that. Okay,
Jesliann, is that your action? So you have bonus action and movement.
Yeah. So that's my action. Bonus action. I cannot do anything. Move. Ah, bloody hell! I can't move. I can't move because. Yeah, because she's going to opportunity attack if I move.
Excellent, Layla, you're up. There's one kobold 2 paces from you. There's a dead one in front of you.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Sken, and I'm also gonna get. Can I move the dead kobold in front of me?
Depends on how you want to do it, and it'll probably use your actions to pick it up, and half your movement to carry it. Like a grapple.
I just wanna. Okay, I'm worried that it's gonna explode and kill. Jesliann.
I'm worried as well.
I mean too.
Yeah, but she has less hit points than all of us. So I am gonna grab it and I'm gonna move it.
I'm dumb. I should have done a different.
You can pick it up and go half movement.
Can I go here? Drop the body here.
So it will be 5, 10, and then you can throw it there. That'll be 20 feet of movement to do that in your action.
Okay. 20 feet of movement, so I can't move anymore after that. And my action. Okay, I think it's safer. Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm stuck. Like I can't continue moving at all, right? That took all my movement, all my action.
I said it took 20 feet of your movement and your action.
Okay, so I still have 10 feet left. Okay, that's sorry. Then I'm going to go back down away from them. So 5, 10.
I will
just
warn
right
you.
Back to where I was.
This one's going to attack you now.
Oh, I didn't realize he was there.
I know. So I'm allowing you to retcon it because Roll20 is being a bitch, but that guy is attacking. Like that one can attack you. You can see now. Now you can go next to Shifa, still staying within its range, and stay within Sken's range as well if you like. You can go there and not.
I'll go here.
Yeah, that's fine.
5. Actually, I'll go 5, 10.
That is fine.
Okay.
Do you have a bonus action that you would like to do?
No, because I can't use a bonus action unless
you attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we good.
In this case, Layla, because this is kind of like if you were to grapple something, that would technically be an attack. I'm gonna allow you to use a bonus action to attack because it kind of fits within that same scope. If you'd like to hit this one.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Bludgeoning, non-lethal.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Although if he falls down right in front of them, he's gonna die anyways.
True.
7 plus 6 is 13.
That is exactly their armor class.
Oh wow. Okay. For 6 points of damage.
It is not looking good for this one.
Okay, I will hit it and say they're gonna explode. You better get away from your comrades.
Oh no!
run away.
And like he says that as you bean him in the face with this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him and be like, get away from your fellow kobolds.
I can't hear.
This didn't work. Why I do this?
He just crying like a child getting hit in the head. But as you know, these things not very hardy, and he is like probably suffering from very intense internal bleeding.
Yeah.
God.
All right, that one is dead. Caidi, you're up.
Right. Okay.
Surprisingly, you can get advantage from your own guiding bolt now.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was thinking of something else. So, from the previous comment, I am going to use inflict wounds on here. What is the person's name, man?
Scan.
Oh, scan.
Scan. Sorry, I really
Also,
should
just
remember
Goldy,
that.
can you tilt your camera up? Your head is basically just like straight up
I
inverted
had no brains.
Wilson. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, God.
Instead of doing this, it's doing this.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
cutting
God,
off your
what are
forehead
you
and your
doing,
eyeballs.
camera?
Good enough.
Okay.
I'll do that in a minute.
Good enough.
Wait.
That's
Anyway,
actually perfect.
I will use inflict wounds.
You have advantage, Caidi.
I'll roll again. 25.
Is that a crit?
No, it's not, unfortunately. I got a 19.
Okay. Caidi, what does it look like when you cast inflict wounds? This is a necrotic damage spell.
So I would think I would just have this. I would like go into my own like myself like this, and then just I would actually just touch. I would assume would be her arm, and just like look up slightly and go, no, I think I'll stay. And just let the energy just like reverberate from my chest through my arms into her.
You notice that this light takes the form of a fast-moving like spider web, just kind of goes, and then as it races across the skin of Skin, it matches her blackened tattoos and sinks into her skin, and you notice that the light reverses like razor blades back into Caidi, just whoosh, inflicting necrotic damage. Please roll your damage.
12.
Oh my God.
2 twos again. I was hoping for a bit higher than just low
so
roll.
much damage.
Is it okay? I don't know. I've been poisoned
She's
with a previous
breathing so
campaign.
heavily and kind of drops a little bit with her longsword in 2 hands, and she says, "For Sorceress."
What?
I mean, you can walk away from me.
And as she
I've
says
got more.
that, she will use a special ability called Stone's Endurance. To use her reaction to reduce the damage.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my blackened lightning die for those.
Let's go.
It's a 1. All right, so I will add 3 hit points back from that as she reduces the damage and toughs it out.
What does she do? Does she go like, ugh? And she like braces herself or something?
Yeah, she just grits and bears it like just pure brawn. You notice that her skin just seems to look more like the rock that's just surrounding her for a brief moment. Caidi, that is your action and your last spell slot from memory.
Yep, that is it. If I move, I'm gonna get an opportune attack, won't I? So
Depends on if you move away 5 feet from her. You can disengage as an action.
She's already used her
well,
action.
I've already used my action.
That's true.
That's why I couldn't move, because I realized I did that and I couldn't move.
Stand your ground, tank.
Okay.
I'm not a tank.
I can't do anything else, but No, sorry. I can do one thing. I have a bonus action that I forgot about last time too. I have healing words.
You've already used your spell slots.
Oh, is that?
And you cannot
you
cast
just
2
have
leveled
to-
spells in a turn.
Sorry, Rob. I'm looking at bonus action as a. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I will have to unfortunately just stay there because I don't want to get attacked just in case.
You now see Sken rise to her full height, and she says, "My turn." And she wrenches this at you.
Please miss.
Look
19
at
to
that,
hit.
we just blew hair.
This is what?
Did my
19 to
taunt
hit.
not work?
13. Oh, I got 16 on armor class. Yay!
I said 19 to hit.
Damn it! I heard 13.
You just hear what you want.
You're gonna take
Okay,
5
come back.
points of damage as she brings this
No.
down on you and
Oh,
sinks it
ow,
into your
ow, ow.
neck. Just
I'm unfortunately down. I had.
Are they in the same places next to me that I can see?
yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
do you have a cross?
I am down.
Oh god damn it!
First one to go down again.
All right, maybe now. Okay, I fucked up. I should.
I like the green and the red
Away.
circles you put there.
Those are the death saves, Cari.
I know.
But who?
Yeah, I should have attempted to leave. Oh well.
This is
Now-
what I
Fine,
feel
we can
about
get you
my
up.
thing. Like I have a question though. Like when you.
This one, hang on.
Okay, never mind.
No, what's up? What's up?
No, I was gonna say, but I think it's. I was gonna say, can we use those poultices? But I think we can't because of you have to use death saves.
Huh?
Can we, yeah, and I mean the healing, the pouches we got, the poultices. Can we use them? But I think
your turn,
we
maybe.
can't.
Yeah, maybe
We
on your
can
turn
use
you can
them
try
on
it.
Caidi.
Are you talking about the
Oh.
salves or the healing?
Yeah, the
potions?
salve. So that's what I meant.
Not
the
during
salve,
combat. The salves don't
potions.
work that way, from what I remember.
Oh,
talking
the
with Mesh.
potions though.
Potions
I think Mesh
do
is the
that.
only character. Shifa is the only character that can use them in combat to roll for them. The rest of them are just gonna have to be out of combat. I think I can't
Potions
remember what
too,
we
though. It
said.
sounded like you were saying the like
So potions are action.
poltergeists or something, and not potions.
Yeah, potions.
That's why-
Potions are an
One use-
action. Are getting the full heal. Like you don't roll. If you want to pour it into someone else's mouth, that's your action. Or if you want to use it as a bonus action, you can get the roll of the dice. Now that said, Sken turns around
Oh no.
to Shifa and then points their long sword at Jesliann and says,
Oh no.
"She's next. What are you gonna do about it?"
Oh no. Why
And
did
it's
you
your
say it
turn.
like that?
Okay. Let's roll.
Now you are raging, so I need to mark that.
Yes.
I'm scared.
She's tough.
I don't know what to do.
I tried my best, and I got so far.
She's
Yeah.
Sken's pretty badass, I have to say.
Oops, shit, ignore that. I accidentally clicked something. It's because I've got this goddamn touchpad on this
Jodie,
laptop.
I'm not
I
paying
keep
attention to
accidentally-
your clicks. Don't worry about it. Literally can't see
12
them
to
unless I
hit,
look for
Rob.
them.
12 to
Shifa?
hit? Probably not.
What did you
12
hit?
to hit?
No.
12. Nope.
You
Alright,
like
bonus action.
swing with your spear, and she just like is lightning fast and gets out of the way. This is a trained
Oh.
warrior.
Oh.
Alright, bonus action. Last chance. Okay, 15 to hit.
She parries with the bunch of the butt of her longsword. She just drags it in as you try to swing yours, and she parries it. She's like, you can fight. Not that well, though.
What is a back?
That's attack and bonus action.
You should join our
that's
cause.
all I can do.
Trying to
He
recruit.
teach you a couple
he
things.
Just hears, he just hears a motorized rage sound going.
Yeah. That I like that. Nice.
I love that. I love that.
Okay. The kobold next to you, Layla, will heed your advice and be like, get away from that one.
Stand
And
by
then be like,
Steven. stand by Steven, the one over there. Go stand by him.
And he tries to run. Do you attack him?
No.
Okay, as he dashes out. Hang on a second.
Steven is alive!
They are like Bagua and Dibs like out there.
I'm sorry, I just saw is alive underneath Steven.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
You guys did give him a dagger, right?
Oh no, we did. We gave him
a kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife. Oh no, he has a fork. He has a fork.
A fork.
Fork,
He's got a
fork.
All right, it's not enough to do lethal damage, but I rolled a crit.
Good.
Okay. You just hear, and then like you just hear this other kobold's like,
Oh.
and then you hear another, and then that's all you hear.
We doing that. Please.
Bagua, what are you doing?
Okay,
Okay.
that was hilarious, incredible.
Not dead, are they? Oh, yeah, sorry,
Nema
non-lethal.
continues
Cool.
to hide, and is like, kick her ass. Jesliann, you're up.
Okay, so this is difficult. I'm going. Okay. I'm going to have to like disengage because like.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
look
do one thing here. Actually, no, I can't. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh,
Continue,
don't
Jesliann.
kill
Oh
Yeah,
no! Wait, no!
spell
I know.
slots
I know what I can do.
Do you have spell slots? now?
Disengage,
Do
disengage.
No.
Yeah.
Guys, let her
No,
let
I
her do her
can't-
own turn.
No, I have a slot left. I can use shield. Wait, one reaction.
That's only
It's
if,
only if they
that's
hit
not
you.
Okay, it's a reaction. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll disengage.
Okay.
I'll disengage and move, and then I can use shield if
If
She's
they
gonna
come
come
after you.
after me,
Okay,
right?
that's a good idea. Where do you want to go?
So, let me get the ruler. That's a good question.
You can also just click your token, Jodie, and then move it with
Yeah.
the arrow keys and go like 5, 10, 15, 20. Go like
Is
that.
there any cover in this room?
Not unless you go inside of the tent, really. Or you can get on the you can get on the other side of the table and get under it. That's about it.
I'm very concerned that she's going to kill me.
No, that's a valid.
don't go that way. They're gonna explode over there.
That's true. Okay, but then I'm gonna go backwards to this direction. Just to back here. Oh, right. So I'm gonna disengage.
I love that you just
And-
wrote "is alive." That's so funny.
I also decided I want a shirt that says Steven is alive.
Grab. Oh my god, why can't I grab my token? What is happening here? And I'm gonna move back here.
All right, you disengage with your action, and it cannot attack you.
Yeah.
That is your turn.
And yeah, that's my turn.
My chair feels
Jesliann, do you say anything as you run?
What's that? Oh, bloody hell! I'm getting out here.
That's a threat. That's a threat.
she said she's like, you're oh, shit.
Sorry, Caidi. You like step on her dead hand.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I was wondering, I don't have the potions.
Yeah,
I'm not holding the potions because
True.
otherwise I could have.
Layla, you're up.
Who has them? Does Shifa have them? Yeah, so.
Layla.
5, 10. I will take your place now that I have all the kobolds moved off to the side.
Mhm.
Damage control complete. And I will open my fans for piercing.
Slashing.
Do they like snap open like that?
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's what
like
I
a,
like to
I
do.
can't do it.
Yeah, like
Now,
in what literally in
Layla,
one
do you
motion.
open them as you attack, or do you open them as you're walking over to Skin?
As I'm walking, she's very efficient.
What does that look like?
She
You
just
can't
got
see
them
it.
bludgeoning, and then she's just like, You're kind of just like a very
opens them and just runs.
doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, and she also knows that one of her friends went down and the other one is looking good. She's like, I need to get in there.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
That is a 2, but I have an inspiration if I'm allowed to use that.
Sure.
Okay. 16 plus...
Cari, we said the inspiration just hits, right?
Instant success.
Yeah, I think we did.
Mhm.
Okay. But it's 16 plus, so that's okay. So slashing is going to be 1d4 plus 4 slashing.
Okay.
4 plus 4 is 9 slashing.
Wow. Okay. Skin is
And
not
she
looking
just like
hot.
she's going like right for the throat, right for the lethal
She
point.
manages to get out of the way of the jugular. She kind of like narrowly gets missed, but you notice she's not doing well.
Yeah, and I'm making eye contact.
Yep. Bonus action.
Second attack.
Can you please stop rolling them like they're baseballs?
Please don't be cracked. Okay, it's not cracked.
Oh, did you drop it on the floor?
Yes, because she
It
whips it
did.
like it's a softball.
I rolled a 4 plus 6.
She's ready for this one. She hits it with her sword out of the way.
It didn't like being thrown on the ground.
Okay, Layla, that is your turn. And
That's it.
Sken sees you and notices you're a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "You two, you should join us." Caidi, make a death save.
What? She's trying to get
What
us
did you
to
say, Layla?
join, though.
Layla, what did you say?
Later.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't join people that kidnap and harm others.
She shrugs. Just like winded and shrugs. Caidi, what did you roll for your death save?
8.
That is a failure.
Mm-hmm.
1 fail, 0 successes. Hopefully you don't run a natural 1 or... Actually.
What? I feel like I should be worried. Scared.
You probably focused on me, Rob. Like I just came in. She said, "Join me."
She's a trained warrior, Cari. And I just rolled for it.
No. We haven't even.
Why's the music stopped? Oh, it's back.
Sken picks up Caidi.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Fireman
Why's she
carries
picking
her.
up? Excuse me?
And puts a sword on her throat. I'm not going to kill her,
now.
but you're going to let me walk away. Those are not terms. Those are demands that will happen. I'm going to walk through that door, and you're going to leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to kill your friend here.
Who's she talking to? All of us?
Oh, yeah.
I assume she's got me by my hair.
No. Just fireman carries you.
I think she just picked you up, right?
I'll make sure she doesn't die.
Hold up, one second here. I'm going to talk to her. What was this thing you was asking us to join?
We're taking down the Empire. From the inside.
Hmm?
What is it that is taking down the Empire? What group? You said join us.
What's your affiliation? What's your
Come
organization?
talk to the boss.
Who's the boss? You were supposed to be the boss.
We
No.
was informed that you was the boss.
I'm the door guard. Boss let me out.
How about we come to terms and go and talk to this boss of yours about your cause, but we will not do that under duress. You must remove that knife from our friend's throat. And we promise we'll come and hear your cause.
Jesliann, please make a persuasion check.
That's what you're doing, make a persuasion check. And I have a persuasion thing that I forgot what it is. Use. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I can do so with advantage. So I can make this if I make a charisma, intimidation, persuasion, I can do so advantage. I make a perception check with advantage, okay?
What are you saying, Jodie?
Can everyone hear that?
No.
Sorry, I'm leaning on my thing again. Sorry, I'll repeat that. I've got forceful presence, so I'm going to make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay, so you're going to use your draconic ability to do this. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. There's persuasion check with advantage. So what I'm going to say you need to remove the knife from our friend's throat. We need to get her some medical attention. You've mentioned this cause multiple times, and we have not heard any details. We can't tell you whether we're going to join it or not. Okay, we thought you was the boss. Apparently not. So we need to speak to the actual boss. These kobolds led us astray. They told us you was the boss. So they obviously that's not correct. So we need to speak to the actual boss. But you need to remove the knife from our friend's throat, because you can be goddamn sure that we will not join if you harm our friend. Okay?
Okay.
So that's
Jesliann,
what
did you roll
you
again?
need to do.
Sorry?
I'm going to roll now.
Okay. Let's see. What'd you get?
Roll with advantage, which we got.
Very convincing argument.
Oh, didn't roll very well.
Do you have inspiration?
No. Did you roll with advantage, or did you just roll a straight roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled with advantage and got 16.
That is the
Not the
DC.
best.
That is the DC.
Hey!
That is just squeaking by. So because you're
Let's
just
go!
squeaking by, we're gonna do a different way. So it'll be a little bit of on the bar here. Sken's
Okay.
gonna slowly put Caidi down, and she's gonna point her sword at Jesliann and say, I'm going through that door, and you're gonna let me. And if you're good enough, the boss will listen to you. I'm gonna go in there and let him know you're coming. You let me go.
Okay.
And then looks over at Shifa. Call off your robot man.
Shifa, please disengage.
She pulls out a key and says, and then looks at Nema and says, if you run away, we're just gonna get you again. And walks through the door, and you are out of initiative. Caidi,
Oh, so close.
I'm not gonna make you roll another death save. It just depends on what the other people are gonna do in this moment before I make you roll, okay?
Okay.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? I'm
Potion.
actually gonna pull
Shifa,
up the initiative
do you
order
have the
again, just so that I know where that
potions?
ended. Not because you're in
I'll use the
initiative order.
potion.
You
Full
use a
action
potion
to
on it?
use the potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
Full action would be no roll, right?
True.
Or
But
was that?
if that's only on yourself, if you're doing it on someone else, it's still roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then 2d4. You wanna roll or me?
Potion owner rolls.
You roll, please.
Okay. 5 plus 2, 7.
I'm at 1, or
7.
do I get 7? Because I remember the last time I had to be at 1. Okay.
Because that was stabilizing, not
Right.
a potion.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Glug, glug, glug.
And Caidi is now
Glug, glug,
conscious on the
glug.
floor with 7 hit points, you said?
Yes.
Caidi, please do me the favor, just real quick, and roll a d20, just for curiosity.
Sure. This is what would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
6.
You're 1 away. But you didn't roll a 1 to die, so that's nice. All right, you're up.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
Like bending down and making sure she's okay. You all
Yeah,
right?
so
You okay?
she's conscious now, right? Okay, she's
Stand away from the kobolds. I'm gonna go check to see if the others are okay.
What happened? Did I go down again?
unfortunately, yes.
I'll
Okay,
go
so we can move
to-
free. We can move freely now, right?
Mhm.
So
I'll go to
can I,
this person and help
well, that's what I
unlock
wanted to
the
do as
chains.
well.
You guys can go together.
I'll help too.
Are
We can
still
unlock
in
the
trouble?
chains.
For the time being, we're out of the woods, but well, we need to move fast. I would say.
Okay.
Hang around. There's quite a sticky situation we was in.
The chained gnomish
Okay.
character, she crawls out from the table and says, well, that was certainly tense. I don't know how you guys got out of there. And as you guys move around, you hear, and the table is leveled with shrapnel as the 2 kobolds in the north section explode, just
Oh shit!
to 1,000 pieces of
How
viscera
far
and
is it?
shrapnel.
How far does it reach?
Only in that little area. It's kind of like a localized explosion.
Okay, good. So we're on the other side of the room. So
Right.
oh wow, that was
Right.
close. Because look how soon that was that they exploded. Oh my god.
He is not alive. Rip George.
Okay. Okay, so
If I stick my head out there, are Bagua and Dibs okay?
So you see that Bagua or Dibs seems to have fallen because he rolled a natural 1. And then you see that there is the kobold that has smashed its teeth in from your thing is lying prone with its hands like full starfished on the ground as you see a fork sticking out of his head and Bagua sitting on his butt just going
oh,
Thank
wow.
goodness you're all right, and I'm gonna run and push this body over the edge because I don't want it to explode and harm them.
Yeah, you see it fall, and as it hits the ground, just goes splat.
My fork.
Bye.
He like looks over the edge.
My fork.
Cool.
We'll get you another fork. Maybe we'll get you better. Maybe we'll get you better dagger.
Really?
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but we can get.
You're not there. I'll get you dagger. I'll get you both dagger.
Oh, I'm not there.
Is it safe to come back?
It is safe to go in that room. You can
Okay.
come in this room with us. Your friend, I don't know his name, Steven. He's unconscious, but he's okay. So
Oh my
if you
god,
want
Steven? Really? He's in there?
yeah. If you want to talk to Steven,
Dibs
wake him up.
and Bagua go up to Steven and kick him.
Fuck you.
Oh, you don't like Steven, all right.
He's a dick. He always cheats.
Oh, well, you know, maybe you can become friends. You didn't like each other at first.
Gibbs is okay.
Yeah, Deeps
This
is
is just
okay.
a coward. Hey.
Oh, yeah. We all have our problems and we all have our good parts, right? Good and bad makes human. Noid.
Both of them say,
We're not human. I'm not annoyed.
Well, I'm not human either.
meanwhile.
Living person. Anyways, high fives to both of you.
They high five each other.
That works too.
So what am I rolling to? What am I rolling to unlock the chains?
Okay, just a second here. I was trying to look that up before I got excited with kobolds.
I do have thieves tools, so I could work on that. I'm also a strong boy, so
You can rip them. Like,
You notice in her hands are grabbed some small brass spheres that she grabbed from the desk. she sets them down as you approach.
Are there any daggers on the dead kobolds over here?
You can make an investigation check, but let me get at this first, Cari.
Okay, I'll do that after.
Yeah, so Mesh, however you want to flavor this, it looks like it's pretty easy to get these shackles undone, based off of either the kobolds having a key, you using your kit or whatever you have, maybe even just a little bit of combined brawn between you and your allies to get these out. It doesn't look like these are very difficult because they're not made for large people. They're made for gnomes, and Nima is just not very strong, and she looks like she's been here a while and is probably malnutritioned. So,
malnourished.
Yeah, malnourished. Thank you. So, yeah. She just says thank you. Oh my god. I was trying to help you fight, but you kind of all bunched up real quick, and I couldn't reach. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. We got through it.
Is she okay?
So
Points to Caidi.
Well, yes. Well, she's conscious. That's,
I'm here. I guess.
She's gonna need some time to recover.
Yeah, it's not for the first time either. Today.
You've had kind of a rough go at it, but you're pretty antagonistic, aren't you?
Okay, I think I figured out how to flavor this.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I had to do it.
Do you say that in character, Caidi, or not?
I actually think I will. Just
okay.
No. No.
She just kind of like gives you a little shrug. All right.
So, as I'm trying to unlock the chains, I use my pinky fingers, and they like have an opening extends out of them, and I get like lock picks and a torque wrench from it, and I'm like just like.
Nice.
I like that.
Cool.
Do I need to roll, or is it just automatic?
No, it'll just take time. It's less about it being difficult and more about it just taking time.
If they ever break, you can be like, "Oh, I broke a nail."
How long will it take?
Not long, just a couple minutes.
Okay. Can I speak to the gnome?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're Nima, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm Nima. Nice to meet you. I didn't catch any of your guys' names.
I'm Jesliann.
Oh, thank you so much.
And my associates here are S.H.P.H.A, Caidi, who's
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, and my God, I know it. Layla.
I heard my name. What do you want?
Oh, she's the one with the fans, right?
Layla.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's me.
Those are pretty cool.
Hi.
Hi.
They are.
And S.H.P.H.A, my
Yeah,
God.
we
Spearwork is magnificent. And Caidi, those spells scary as hell. And Jesliann, I don't know what you did with your hands over there to make them not see anything anymore. That was wild. I've never seen anything like that.
I'll be honest, I don't know what I did either.
So cool.
We were at your house earlier today, in fact.
Oh, I'm so sorry. These motherfuckers have been squatting in there since they grabbed me. They just said to watch the house while I was gone, and I don't know what happened to it. So if it's anything like I left it, it's probably just worse for wear.
Well, there was
dead kobolds.
Well, don't worry about that now.
Exploded.
Have they been keeping you for a number of weeks?
Yeah, I've been here for weeks, man. I've been barely getting fed.
Oh,
Stuff smells like shit, but
you
know, I'm used to it by now.
We'll see if we can get you a hot meal.
Scared off all the damn bats with their operations too.
And Nima, about the bats, we found a note. We believe it was written by you.
Mm-hmm.
At at your residence.
Oh, you're talking about the note on my desk, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how you found this place. Oh, thank God, at least something was useful for my house.
So, is that why they captured you to...
No, it's not. They used the info, but they already knew about this place. This is, you guys are just scratching the surface. All the good shit's in there. And she points, and she gestures with her chin to the door as Sheaf is working on her hands.
So the door we came in?
No. She gestures to the one that Skin left through.
Okay. Yes, what was I going to say?
Do I find any daggers?
Yeah, you find some short swords in the tent, actually.
Okay.
There's also a couple of like rusty crossbows that are barely functional.
I'll stick my head out and like catch the eyeballs of Bagua and Dibs and be like,
Nima goes, "Watch out! There's two more."
No. They're good. They're good. They're friends.
She scowls and says,
Yes.
"The hell?"
Yeah, they're friends.
Well,
Bigs and
yeah,
Dibs. Bagua and Dibs.
Those two motherfuckers were squatting in my house.
Yes, they were, but you know.
They was.
They were also the reason we managed to get here. They guided us.
They led us here. Yeah.
I'll make strange company.
Hey, it led us here, right?
Hey, can't complain in these days. If any friend of yours is a friend of mine, as far as I'm concerned, I'll leave him alone.
I have a question for you. Have they been talking about this organization at all to you? Do you know anything about, she said something about for Borjas or something like that?
Jorhas, it's the other side of the mountains.
Okay, so
Miss
I'm
Layla,
not
was
from
it?
here, but Layla, yes.
Well, for people that aren't from this place, where are you from?
Well, I am from Marquette. It's quite far away, I know.
Marquette.
Marquette, yes.
What in the betrayer god's name are you doing in Wildemount?
I have my reasons. There's nothing wrong with me being here, right?
I suppose not, but it's not exactly normal.
No, it's not. I have business here.
All right, I won't pry.
I had business here. I ended up in this city, and then we kind of got roped into helping the guard.
All right, well, crash course. There's a war that just started. Jorhas is one side, and the other side is the Dwendalian Empire, whom I am making things for.
So these people
that's
are
why
trying
Yes. They're after you in particular.
So Sken over there
Makes sense
obviously
now.
has already told you her alliance to Jorhas.
Yes.
Well, the guy in charge here is named Stalmast. He's an old co-worker of mine. Spent the last 3 weeks and got captured by those stupid kobolds. His first name's Huron, Huron. Huron Stalmast, and Stalmast is S.T.A.H.L. if you're curious, M-A-S-T. He's a former engineer with the Dwendalian Empire, but he went missing a while ago because he got shamed for his work. He had a bunch of imperfect designs. He was never very he was always innovating, but he always had some sort of flaw with his stuff, and the Empire just kept shaming him for it, so he got pissed. So my man decided to be a pretty bad dude. Made a lair over here, sealed it off behind that door, and has been hiding out here, apparently squatting in the cave that all of us found, mainly myself and him, a long time ago.
Makes sense.
This cave is a good location for him because of the explosive materials, a la these backguano. But what he doesn't know is that he's fucked up the whole ecosystem up here. So the bats are gone.
So?
Well, the bats left because there's predators here. They don't want to live around here. There's lights. It's not dark in there anymore. The bats used to shit everywhere, and that's where you could reap the benefits. You just can't stay here for too long, otherwise bats will leave.
That makes sense. So,
yeah, I
yes.
usually only come up here for about 4 or 6 months to gather materials, go back home, none the wiser. It's great. You work with the environment you're given. You don't live where you're not meant to live. You dispose of the natural order here. But they now have captured me and have been forcing me to make explosives. And she points to the desk after her hands get freed, and she points to those little like brass looking ball bearings that she's got.
Right.
And let's see. I'm guessing, based off of the explosions that have been going on, that Stalmast had given a bunch of these motherfuckers these somehow. And that's how they got Skin out of prison. But I think he's trying to make something bigger. Much bigger.
Yeah, we were actually there when Skin broke out from prison. We were like walking down the road, and then suddenly, boom, she runs out with kobolds. It looks like there was some sort of mechanism that exploded. Have you seen an elf around here?
Yeah,
no. I do. You do? Oh, okay. He has
Let me take a look at it. Mesh, roll me a d4.
4.
Okay. She has 5 of these little things in her, these 5 brass beads in her hands. Just keep that in mind. You can write that down.
5 beads.
She takes a look at it. This looks like something he's been working on, maybe. You see, and she like holds it up. You don't really have the whole model here. It kind of looks like a crab, right? You can kind of see it in the light this way. So these things are like programmed to do certain things. So you can make them do stuff, but it's kind of limited. So I don't think this is the source. Like, do you see this thing's still intact, right? You can see that it is damaged, but she like points to a couple locations. You're like, this thing was damaged from the outside. The explosions damaged this thing to be no longer functional. So this thing was not the source of your explosion. These were. She holds up the little tiny beads. These are explosive seeds.
Okay.
They were probably planted by the kobolds outside. This was probably used for some sort of message to get Skin safe so they could detonate the wall and then get out.
There was an elven lady that walked away with a paper. Maybe that was it.
What does she look like?
She had black hair.
Is it like shaved on one side?
Yes, have you seen her?
Yeah, she came in here a couple of days. They got her.
Really? Wait, they
well,
she's...
What do you mean?
They got her.
Well, let's put it this way. She came in here making a bunch of demands, and Skin kicked her ass and threw her in prison.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like, got her.
No. We need hands. She's gonna work for them.
Terminology,
Yeah. I mean, the kobolds are like, no offense, they're kind of like nimwits, so they can't really work too much.
That's why I don't really try to hurt them, because they're just easy to influence.
You notice in the background, you can see Dibs and Bagua have now picked up the same dice game from the exploded table and are now playing on the rubble.
Case in point.
Oh, it's such a shame though. If only she came with us, she would have been okay. Well, that 50 gold maybe could have gotten her somewhere else, eh?
Anyways, I don't know if Stalmast is making something bigger. That's just what I can guess. Been working me like a slave since I've gotten here, and that man is bent on vengeance. And honestly, I don't know if his rage is directed at the Empire as a whole, probably, but God, the city of Hupperduke's gonna see his wrath first.
What do you mean? Are they planning something?
They're definitely planning something. They don't want to tell me anything. They're just working me like a dog to get the shit they want. They know I do good work.
Perhaps, I mean, they're using these explosives for some sort of offensive assault on Hapadook.
Yeah, something like that, or maybe they're using them to build something. I don't know. They could be using it under, like, I don't know. You could use them underground to blow up stuff. You could make like mining shafts with them. You can use them in bombs. You can make fireworks with them. God knows what you can use these explosive seeds for.
Right.
Does the Empire have some headquarters or base in Hapadook?
I mean, we're the invention hub of the Empire, yeah.
There's so many like ballista and stuff out
we make
there.
those.
But that's what they would be attacking. There's no other like secret place, or I was wondering if there's somewhere else.
I mean, Miss Jesliann, all due respect, I'm just a worker. I don't know if they've got plans and stuff like that, but you know.
No worries. I just wondered.
Did they promise?
I don't think they'd tell me even if they did have one. To be honest with you, Empire keeps things under wrap pretty much during wartime. They don't want anything to get out.
Did they promise you your freedom once your work was done?
No. They're just asking us to work hard and saying that, you know, if the Empire manages to defeat Jorhas and gain an upper hand or whatever, then, you know, we'll probably have to work less. The war will have ended and peace will be achieved. You know, the normal promises of political wartime. I don't know, man. I'm not into this thing. I'm just an inventor. I like making stuff that goes boom.
Are there more captives in there? You said work us.
What's that?
You said they work us. Are there more captives in there? Along with the Elven woman?
Oh, no. The Empire I'm talking about, us as in Hapadook citizens.
I see. Okay.
Stalmass just got me as far as I know, but I haven't been in there. They just keep me out here. I guess they don't want to get any of their secrets away.
Well, at least they have one prisoner.
I knew Stalmass before. That guy's an asshole. Well, he wasn't an asshole.
Like
he was
Steven
okay.
over there.
I guess.
I guess that's what Bug was said.
Oh. I wouldn't know. I don't care about their game.
Got it.
Oh, I like those, Mesh. That's awesome.
This is a real Muppet.
Yeah.
And at this point, you get it out, and she's like, "Oh, thank God." Hey, tell you what, I've been working on these things for a long time. Normally, I'd sell them, but as a thank you, y'all can have them. If you can put them to good use, take them. You can add 5 explosive seeds to your inventory. Mesh.
Okay.
Just for Shifa for now. You can spread them out later, but just for now, someone's got a record.
At least 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
How many will you give me?
You can put down 2. I'll give 1 and 1 to Caidi and.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so all of you have 1 except for Layla has 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can go to your inventory and mark explosive seed, and they are an actual item you can add to your inventory.
There
Oh.
it is. Add 1.
They are acorn size. They're made out of pure brass, and they have clockwork triggers of blasting powder on the inside. They can be thrown 30 feet, and they detonate on impact. They have a 5-foot radius, DC 10 saving throw, and do 1d8 bludgeoning damage, or half on a success. So please add an explosive seed to your inventories, and 2 for Layla.
What, all of us?
Yeah, you all get 1.
We all get 1.
We all get 1.
Do you want 1 back? I didn't
No.
mean to take so many from you.
I mean, I'm more
Up
than
to
happy
you.
to let you have them.
I was talking to.
Oh, sorry, Cari. Yeah, go ahead.
I was talking
We get
to.
1 each.
Up to you.
Explosive.
I think it will be a good thing for the squishy people.
They can cast
you mean all of us?
Is that aimed
They
at
have
me?
lots of ranged explosive stuff. I think it's good for us.
That's
Okay,
I'll keep
I'll
this.
take 1.
Okay. Thanks for getting those wrist guards off
Okay, here
there.
you go. Now you have
you
2.
said your
I
name
have 1.
was Shima?
Shifa.
Shifa, thank you. Things have been on my wrist for far too long.
Does he look super injured or just malnourished?
Just she needs a good night or two's rest and a good couple of meals, and she'll be back on her feet probably.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is the idea of running right now plausible? Could we attempt it?
That's a good question. I don't know what is waiting behind that door. If we can take on that, but I also don't want to like allow them to harm Hupperdo.
The problem here is that.
Do you feel like you need to rest, maybe?
Well, no. Yeah, I'm more thinking if they don't have the person who's making their explosives, then they're in a bind. We can
Perhaps we can
buy
like
a bit of time.
maybe we can. I don't know if you know this cave, but is there a place that we can all go to rest where it's away from this location?
Who are you asking?
Because it's like Layla? 6 hours down.
Layla, who are you asking?
I'm asking Nima.
I mean, I did tell you I haven't been inside, but I have seen
a
lot of
not in there.
kobolds
There's
coming
not...
in and out.
So I didn't. I guess like from the map, we went like down. I didn't know if there was like a direction opposite of where we went. No.
Maybe the kobolds would know.
Was there a space when we were out in front of the waterfall that we could have camped? Probably not, right?
I'll just save you guys some time for this. So basically, if you remember your pathway, it's probable you could sleep, but you probably couldn't sleep all together.
Right.
Because the path's pretty narrow. You also have a Nima with you, who doesn't have any supplies or anything to kind of get by. Might be difficult to kind of take in and out without a group. And also, you know that the thing that you saw out there, that hippogriff, may only be one threat. And if she says kobolds are coming and going, there might be more. They're going to kind of come and go on the pathways. There might be other things that are equally as threatening. It looks to be dangerous. You kind of just lucked out a little bit by saving some time. But you don't know if you can get all the way up and down the mountain without another threat. If you want to take like a short rest here and then go home, or you want to take a long rest in the cave, you might be able to try that. I leave it to you.
Okay.
So, but you know that if you can go back down to get to safety, and you can get Nima away from here.
Right. Now, they did say they were going to kidnap her again, but if we could tell the Crown's Guard, you know, they're not going to get up there that fast, but at least they know.
You guys do have the initiative right now.
We do. So, two things. You guys can give options too.
While they're planning, I'm going to be walking around getting all the weapons from the dead guys and the unconscious guy.
Okay.
Stephen.
We can try to go back down with Nima, go to the Crown's Guard. She can share info as well as us. They might escape in the time being, but you know, we're not in good condition. We can also maybe camp here, and this is partially my thought, but if we get Bagua, Dibs, and Steven to help convince the kobolds that are coming in and out, we could have like a kobold army.
I also agree with that idea. At least the second half. But Nima, are you okay to climb down the mountain? It's not steep, but it is a little bit treacherous, especially in the dark.
Anything to get out of here. If it's only a couple hours, I can get out of here. It's fine. I don't want to stay. This place sucks and smells of shit.
Nima.
That's my name.
Do you have any idea why the kobolds exploded? Are they eating the bad shit?
Yes, I was thinking that.
She thinks for a moment. No, he wouldn't. Maybe they're carrying it? Well, when they detonated just a second ago.
Yes.
It happened
looked a
before
lot
as well
like
when
these.
we was at your house.
It looked a lot like
No.
these seeds, didn't it? Well, I guess you wouldn't know because you
Not
haven't
the
used them yet.
shrapnel.
That seed
Yeah, we just
looks
saw-
almost the same, just there's more viscera.
Oh,
I don't know if Stalmass has rigged them up with one.
They all have a key.
We could just
We'll have a
ask
key?
them, like,
Yeah, they
Well,
wear the key around their
Key
neck.
doesn't mean anything. That's just how they get in the door over there.
How would they be rigged with a, like, implanted?
I don't know. I didn't
maybe-
see it on them. I've never seen them holding it. I don't know if it's in their pockets.
ask.
If it's a part of their
yeah,
armor.
Ask. Go ahead and ask.
I'm gonna present one of the sees. Hey guys, have you eaten something like this?
So you go up to the table, and you
Yeah.
hold the seed. They're playing, and they both look at you while you're holding it, and they both wince.
You know this. Have you eaten something like this?
They both lift up their shirts, and you see a very recent wound in their chest. It's been stitched up.
Put it back.
so it's been planted in.
I
That
put-
looks really
put mine back.
painful.
They both nod. They don't speak anymore.
I look at Steven just as a. I don't know if I can see if he has a wound or anything.
You can like.
He's face first in the dirt.
Oh right, sorry, he's unconscious.
He's still unconscious.
Right, forgot. I thought. Right, anyway, Nima, is it possible to somehow take the seeds out of them without harming them?
Without the seeds.
I'm not a part of
no.
that process. I'm sure you maybe in theory can, as long as you can, like, in theory, if you can put it in them, you can certainly take it out of them, but I'm no doctor.
Okay.
At least we know what it is, and we
I
can.
guess
work
that's how
with
you
them.
gaslight a kobold.
Yeah. Poor guys.
Are we taking them with us, or are you going to plan for having to stay here to convince the others?
Well, I was gonna say, Dibs Bagua. When they put that in you, did they threaten you at all?
They exchange nervous looks.
You don't have to answer, but you know that we will always protect you.
You can tell us if you want.
Can I give them a hug?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll just like go up and give them a hug. It's okay, we're here to help.
Sorry. We don't like the boom boom either.
Rob, we can't hear you.
They said we don't like the boom boom either. Yeah.
It's okay. We're happy.
We have to help them.
Can we... Should we head back down and rest?
I think we should take them with us.
Yes, I agree. And Steven.
And Steven, and I turn to the kobolds, like, if you are okay with it, we're going to try and figure out a way to take those out of you. Okay?
They like slowly nod.
I attempt to walk to Steve, realize. Okay, and I turn to Shiva. Shiva, could you help me with Steve? I don't think I can do that right now.
You know, I think that as far as an investigation goes, going forward is the right option. However, as far as we go, maybe it's time we go rest.
Yes.
Shifa, your guess is that Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. Cari, can you say that again for me?
I said, as far as an investigation is concerned, it would be wise to move forward. But as far as we're concerned, I think it's best if we go back and rest.
So that's what Layla said, correct?
Factor that in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically saying, I think that if we want to get this investigation, we need to push forward and go through that door. But I don't know if we can do that in the state we're in.
If we push forward, whatever we gain, we can just as easily lose. We
Very
should
true.
recover.
I could be completely wrong, you know, like it might be really easy to just run in there, guns blazing, and, you know, win, but we don't know.
Bagua says,
it's
It's really big in there.
He's really big.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many other kobolds might be in there?
They both hold up their hands.
Maybe
I'm
this
gonna
many?
I'm gonna take that as not necessarily 10, but a lot.
When you say it's big in there, is it all one room?
Many rooms.
Many rooms.
Bigger than Nima house.
Would it be safe for us to go forward?
Both of them go.
No? Okay.
Which is way funnier than I did because their snouts are really long.
Rob
Yeah.
is looking around. Is there a way I can barricade that door?
No, it opens towards you.
Also, if they were able to escape with explosions from the jail, they can just
They would be able
explode the
to
door
get through
open.
You made us destroy our door, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't be stopped.
I mean,
I'm trying. I don't want to drive like I did as Devi, stepping outside of game. That's just what I
Who's
think.
driving?
They will
You.
most certainly.
No, not me.
It could be
You're
any
the
of us.
most charismatic, to be fair, I think.
Oh no.
Well, that doesn't have to be the most charismatic.
It doesn't have to be, but
yeah.
Doesn't have to be. Okay, we can just all do it together.
Yeah, I like us all doing it together.
No, leader. Communism. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'm wondering things about the situation. The problem is that like my brain's getting foggy right now. So
Yeah, we need to wrap it up here.
That's why I'm so quiet.
We should absolutely go because we are in no state for any kind of conflict whatsoever. We don't know what's behind that door, but the fact that the ones who've been there says that it's big and dangerous tells me enough. They will come after us. Like that's not.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. They're going to come. They're going to come back. Skin or whatever her name was, she's gonna come back.
And she will know our tactics as well. So we have to be ready.
Yeah.
I just don't know if there's somewhere we can hide from her.
We have to go straight back to town.
I mean, you've gone unconscious like twice.
We need to tell the Crown's Guard as soon as possible. We need to get
Nima can help too.
And get Nima to a place where she's hidden and safe.
Okay.
So I was like unconscious willingly for once today.
The fastest way back down this mountain, is there a way to maybe abseil down this mountain or something? Is there a faster way?
Can we go down the waterfall?
I'm not joking. All down the waterfall. Well, that seems, I don't know. We don't have a boat or anything.
I mean, Minecraft, you land in water, you're fine.
We don't know are there rocks under there? How deep is that water? We don't know.
Turn to the kobolds again, guys. Is there a faster way to go back down?
No.
Okay.
Let's start then.
Then let's get on with it.
Nima, is there any way you can help me figure out how to set a trap at this door so we could have an explosion happen the next time they come out?
There's a lot of kobolds that come in and out. It's very likely you could probably take some of them out, but I doubt Stalmass is coming out of there. If that's
We
what
don't
you're
want
after.
to take the kobolds out.
It's unknown. It's all unknown. Whatever happens,
I can still help you do it, but I'll have to spend a couple more hours making one of those seeds, unless you want to like leave them there and we can rig them to trap. Other than that, I don't know what you want to do. I mean, you can use the stuff I've already made, but they're not exactly
really
remote detonation. Those things are made to be clicked and thrown.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Sorry.
We don't have hours. I think
Yeah.
that even if we manage to rig that up, it's not going to really slow them down.
Yeah, that's a good
they're in
point.
great numbers. So they will still come.
Better
So
suited to
it's
kind of
best
come
that
back maybe, and then you can do whatever you need without the restriction of me weighing you down. Maybe you get the kobolds to draw you a map and you don't even have to bring them here. It seemed like a risk.
Yeah, it seems a little dangerous. I don't want them to
Tell
get
you what,
hurt.
why don't we go talk to the Crown's Guard? Maybe we can like tell them these two used to work for him, and then I can convince them that they're not exactly hatchlings anymore. I was gonna say a good egg, but you know, I could put them in my house for a little bit and just let them stay there, and then you guys can go do whatever you need.
No,
That's really kind of you.
I don't think your house is a good option. The fact that they've been there, they will most likely check it regardless of.
Yes. Do you have any other relatives or let's know why it's on the way. Okay, let's go.
Not even anyone related to you is out of the question. It needs to be somewhere that they wouldn't think to go, somewhere that's unrelated to you completely. That is the most sensible.
Well, then how would she have someone that's unrelated to her completely?
I can stay in the tavern where you guys are staying, maybe, and just watch your room. It's a
very public location.
Keep those two from ruining our pillows.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Keep silverware away from them.
I guess that's a good option.
All right, well, lead the way, knuckleheads. And she talks to the kobolds.
Got a bit of robbing you.
Are you gonna carry Stephen, Shiva?
Yes. Could you carry Shiva, please?
Just from his back cloth, just like grab him like that.
You notice that Steven's actually a little bit smaller than the other two guys.
Okay.
So I actually look at Shiva and I'm like, did you carry me like that? Oh, okay.
Kind
You
of.
didn't drag me, did you?
It was more under you because you were more slouchy.
More
slouchy? Okay.
I carry Dibs like a baby.
Dibs is a baby.
But Dibs is really small.
Okay. So as you guys descend, still take you 3 hours to get back. On the first hour, you guys spot some kobolds coming back up from the city, up the pathway. A pair.
Ooh.
They're on patrol. And as they get closer to you and they spot you, they start running and climbing, and then two wolves jump out from the bushes and eat them, and then the wolves detonate from the inside out.
Oh!
Can I like cover the eyes of Bagua and Dib?
Covering yourself.
Rob, my hand went to initiative, back away, in that order, in that whole sequence.
And it's a matter of moments before the half of the pathway you guys have. You lose about a half hour of your journey getting back because Viscera has attracted the hippogriff from before to devour the remains and have a nice dinner.
It's busy eating the remains. It looks like a native also.
It is hungry.
At least we know where it is. It won't surprise us, I suppose.
I mean, that's a free meal for it. It doesn't have to fight or anything like that. So, you know.
You guys get back
animals
to
often
town.
Choose to do that rather than hunt.
Weaving through the partied areas of the streets as battle-worn travelers with a kobold across your back. Everyone thinks that it's just a drunk friend, and they're patting Steven on the head as you pass by Shiva. Like, make sure he gets a nice rest. And then you see an old man just kind of walking by you, like, catching it in early. Taking care of them, sonny.
Yeah,
And you guys get back
help our
to
friends.
the tavern, where you see both of the people working the tavern in their natural habitat, having a good time. Wave you in and say, you know, good evening and have a good night. If you're just gonna pass them and go up the stairs with Nima. You notice that maybe like one or two people like see Nima and they're like, she looks familiar, but they're too drunk to like go up to her. And yeah, you guys rest. You guys want to take a long rest?
That would be nice. Can we have the Crown's Guard called over?
This evening?
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, do I need to go up to...
You'll need to go find them, probably.
Go find them? Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm willing to do that on my own because I didn't take any damage.
So I'll say that can happen
before the long rest. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say you guys can long rest because you need to. I haven't.
Time out.
I think Shiva should go with you.
You guys go back. Layla says she's gonna go leave.
Right.
You work out anything if anyone wants to go with her to go find the Crown's Guard. You find them partying, and they say, "I don't want to hear about it. I'm off duty." So all of the Crown's Guard, unless you go to the lower city.
I'll do that.
You do that? Okay, so
yeah.
Layla, you go to the barracks. And you find... Oh, I'm on the wrong page. 1 second. God damn it.
Bram Goldschwater.
Yeah. You find Brand sitting at his desk, buried in paperwork. You are let in by the two twins from before, who are playing cards at a table off on their break. Where is my info about him? Sorry, Cari, 1 second.
That's okay.
I want to wrap this up here. Prison break. You guys talk to Aubrey. Exploding kobolds. Aftermath. Yes, Bram. So Bram says, or what do you tell Bram when you get there? You just tell him everything, or anything specific that you want to say? Yeah, I tell him
especially, we found Nima. She's, been for several weeks. She's been working. I'll tell him about everything. So, especially about Stallmast and how he's trying to make weapons. He's probably going to come after Hupperduke before going on to the rest. Also, there's kobolds that have been manipulated into service. Their life has been threatened with these explosive devices that are inside of them.
Well, for starters, Miss Layla, I'm glad you're okay. Stallmast is bad news. I'm a little disappointed that you didn't find Skin.
Oh, we found her.
Well, you didn't bring her back as I asked, or kill her.
Well, we will.
Understood, but I'm also a little surprised that you just took off, because I promised y'all the 250 gold as an upfront payment as a deposit for your risk and to make sure that you did the job. But if you actually did bring back Nima, you deserve the 250 that you walked away from as good folk, and I'm just going to give it to you right now. And he pushes a sack on the front of the thing with his foot because he's like sprawled out on the desk. Please take this gold. And furthermore, if you can bring back Skin in a body bag or alive, I don't care, as well as are willing, I can extend your contract. You're wanted.
Well,
If you can get Stalmask dead or alive, he's worth 1,500 gold. 1,500 gold, and then I'll give you the other 250 for skin.
What is the number
now
for
there's
him
a contingency
again?
I'm gonna warn you, there's a contingency.
Can you
need
wait
the evidence.
before you give me the contingency? I need to write it down. Can you give me the number and then the contingency so I can write it down?
1,500 gold. 1,500 for Stalmask.
Okay.
250 for skin if you finish the job.
Okay.
Yeah, dead or alive, don't care. Both of them are threats to humanity within the Empire. Sorry, threats to the Empire. If you catch Stalmask, you need a damn good reason to pin him, because we need something in print to put on file. Nima's word isn't good enough, unfortunately. So if you get any kind of physical representation, if you got some sort of plans you can find that he's trying to do something against the Empire, that'll put him away for a long time if you get him alive. If you don't get him alive and you get him dead, well, it's your word against his. So I need some physical proof to pay you. That's the only contingency. Personally, you'd be doing me a favor regardless. I just want to make sure that I can do my due diligence and pay you through the correct means. But we got red tape to get through here, and I can't pay you unless you got evidence. Down deal?
Down deal, I understand.
Buried here. So if you could do this for me, that'd be a massive favor. And if
I can.
And you tell them about the kobolds?
Yes.
I'll make sure to put the rounds on the kobolds if you give me some ID.
Right.
I can extend some things to make sure they don't get attacked.
There are currently 3 staying in the Blushing Tavern with us at the moment.
The Blushing Tankard?
Blushing Tankard. They aren't harmful, you know. They're not harmful.
He like grabs a quill and makes a memo to himself.
They're like children. They're stupid, but they're not harmful.
Yeah, they're scary though. If they get the right weapons in their hands, they're pretty devastating. Especially the normal folk. They're scary to them, so it's fine.
Well, thank you very much for the money, and you have my guarantee. After we have a rest and we are full of energy, we will be going back up tomorrow to check things out.
All right, well, Miss Layla, he holds out a hand. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. If you manage to kill that motherfucker, I will give you your gold if you give me that evidence, and I will buy drinks on me.
My companions would really appreciate that.
He smiles.
Thank you very much.
It's very hard finding foreigners that'll do us good work here in the Empire. It is much appreciated. You have a wonderful evening, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Good luck with your paperwork.
Also, if you manage to do all this shit, please try to make yourselves an adventuring party name. I can register it for you, and then people will give you some damn respect around here.
I know you're busy, but if you have any ideas...
Nice try.
No? Okay.
Leave my office.
Thank you very much. Maybe I'll ask the Blushing Tankard people.
Blushing Tankard. And you return. And with a successful mission, well, half successful mission, no one died. You all have your hard-earned 250 gold reward. Half paid out. And you have a chance to get some more than you thought through that steel door up at the top of the waterfall. And the nefarious plots that Stalmask is hatching to punish the fair people of Hupperduke lie in wait for you on the morrow. And you all take a long rest and leveled up to level 2. And next week, we will start with a brief moment with Shifa as he takes his path.
Yeah.
Yay, we leveled up.
Thank you so much for watching. Everyone.
Thank you.
Is it Saturday yet?
We did a thing, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Sleep well.